dual degree grad student studying public administration, criminal justice. Glad you guys can tune in. If you are returning supporters, shout out to you guys. Thank you so much for your continued support. If you are a new viewer here, please consider liking the video and joining the channel. You are welcome for your positivity, uniqueness, all opinion, people, and ideas, as long as we communicate to each other in a kind and respectful way. And on this live stream, I'll be working on my personal statement a little bit. So for that, let me put on this mask. It's been helping with like this pimple. It's like a French pink clay peel off mask. I do like it. You have to be very careful when you put it on though. Welcome to the live stream. In this live stream, I'll be working on some personal statements. So it's going to be a relatively quiet one. But as always, if you guys have like any comments or questions for me, leave it in the chat and I'll be more than happy to answer it. Good morning. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing this morning? This is a clay mask that I'm putting on my face. I had like a pimple in the middle of my forehead and it definitely helped with removing the pimple. So I'm just gonna continue using it until like the bottle is finished. Hey Dean, how are you doing? Are you Dean Winchester? What are you doing here from the Supernatural? Glad you could tune in. Slayed any demons recently or ghost? If you haven't seen the show, totally ignore what I just said because you won't get the reference. But love Supernatural. It's a great show. Hey Roblox Gamer. We got a Roblox Gamer in here. Okay, very cool. How are you guys doing this morning? Never watched Supernatural? Okay. Well, if you do want to check out a show, Supernatural recommendation from Unique Lumia, definitely recommend Supernatural. But how's your morning going, Dean, Roblox, Lee, everyone else on the stream? You're welcome, Roblox game. What's your favorite Roblox game? When I play Roblox, I play the Disaster Island, and All of Us Are Dead. It's like a zombie game. And I play Baddies. That's like a fighting game sometimes on Roblox. Okay, let's put a little bit over here. This has to sit for like 15 minutes. Hey, welcome. The Mad Focus. How are you doing? Hey, Bryce. Where's your dad? I don't know. Somewhere in the world. Where's your dad? Welcome, the Mod Foca. How are you doing? Welcome, everybody to the live stream. Unique Lumia here. I'm a dual degree graduate student studying public administration and criminal justice. And on this channel, I show you my life, ranging from Eat With Me's technology videos, fashion videos, days in my life as a graduate student, trial videos. So do consider hitting that like button, subscribing to the channel, and joining the Unique Lumia channel. You are welcome for your opinion, people, and ideas, as long as we communicate to each other in a kind and respectful way. So what I just put on my face, this is a French pink clay mask. It's going to be really cool at the end. It has to stay on for as long as possible. So I'm going to leave it on my face for as long as possible, and you're going to see my skin is going to like start peeling. It's going to be cool, guys. Trust me. Hey, welcome, The Obsessed. I'm glad you're doing good today. I'm doing good as well. I mean, honestly, I just woke up. Saturdays is definitely a day where I tend to sleep a little later than I normally do. Later for me, I woke up like at 7:30, so that's not that late at all. But then again, I was up late a little last night, but it's okay. So Lee, in this stream, I'm just chatting with you guys. I like to have like these chatting sessions with you. And then I'm also going to be working on a personal statement. Like I have various versions of it. And it's my goal to send it to like one of my professors and ask her to review it like when summer, like as soon as the semester ends. So before I even do that, what I have done, I wrote 2 general personal statements and I wrote one specific personal statement for a school that I want to apply to. Now I have to write another personal statement, a specific one, but this one's going to be really challenging because it can only be 500 words max. 500 words is nothing. So I have to work on the one. That's what I'm going to be working on today. This personal statement, no more than 500 words. And I guess I don't want to read a lot of information, which is understandable, but for a writer, that's kind of hard or annoying. Okay, so Roblox Gamer said their favorite Roblox game is Dead Rails and Blocks Fruit. I have to check those games out. I've never heard about those games before. Hey, Dean. Dean said all good here, just laying around, going to be having a bit of a alone time. Okay. Well, I appreciate you for tuning in to the live stream. While you're just chillaxing today, hopefully you have an amazing day. It sounds like you probably won't be around a lot of people today, so de-stressful day. Hey Small, how are you doing? Hey Mash. Hey Euro, how are you doing? Hey Christian, how are you doing? Wait, no, that's Christina. Hey Christina. Hey Mash said. What? Hello there, how are you? Hey Bruce. I'm doing good. How are you doing today? Hey CK, glad you could tune in. Euro said I became a footballer 4 days ago. Wow, congratulations. How do you feel about that? Hey Nap, how are you doing? Hey JMZ. Hey Annie. Hey Small. Hey, welcome Dragon. Welcome Design. Hey Euro Goals. I'm doing good, Annie. How are you doing today? Hey MJ. Thank you for your kind words. It's a face mask, but it does look like goo now that you mention it. But trust me, guys, when I peel it off, it's going to be really satisfying. Really satisfying. I could put a little bit more here, but it's okay. We're not going to do it. But it's going to be really satisfying when I peel it off. Hey, Carl. How are you doing today? Glad to see you in this stream. Hello. Can you say my name? It's Aubrey. Aubrey? Oh, hey, Aubrey. How are you doing? Hey, George. How are you doing? Lee said, just wanted to see how beautiful your eyes are. Thank you so much for your kind words. Hey, Amy. How are you doing today? Hey, Skip. Skip said you got something smeared on your face. Yes, I do. This is a French pink clay mask. So we're gonna see what it does. Hey, welcome. I only read and speak English. Welcome, Christian, but if you understand what I'm saying, you are still welcome on your channel for your positivity and your uniqueness. Welcome everybody to the stream. Shout out if you are returning supporter / subscriber. Sending all you guys hearts. Thank you so much for your continued support. I really, really do appreciate it. Sending stars to all the people who are watching but hasn't hit that subscribe button. If you want this star to turn into a heart, hit that subscribe button. All opinion, people, and ideas are welcome as long as we communicate to each other in a kind and respectful way. You can expect live streams from me, and then I also post full-length traditional YouTube videos ranging from fashion videos, eat with me, travel videos, technology videos, education videos, and so much more. Hey Emily, hi, you're so pretty. I like your hair, girl. Thank you so much, Emily. You're pretty as well. Glad you like my hair. It is getting kind of messy, so it doesn't. I will be taking it out soon, but it's gonna last me for another 3 weeks. Probably won't take it out until then. But thank you so much. Hey, Carrie, how are you doing? Hey, the twins. Hey, Christian. Hey, DSR. Hey, from Indonesia. Hey, Bunny Girl. Glad you could tune in. Hey, welcome, everyone. Hey, Becky. Welcome more. How are you doing? Hey, Annie. Hey, NT. What's it like in Indonesia now? Hey, Christian. Thank you so much for liking the video, Lee. Did I eat breakfast, James? No, I didn't. I don't feel hungry. I just had something to drink. For some reason, I was sleeping and I felt thirsty, so I just had something to drink really quick. Welcome from Canada, Cameron. What's it like in Canada? Thank you so much for liking the video and subscribing, Christian. Welcome to the channel. I do hope that you enjoy the content that you will see from me. Hey, Holly. Good morning. Good morning, Holly. How are you doing this morning? Glad you could tune in. Hey, Eduardo. Hey, Stew Lover Kitchen. Hey, Bennett. Hey, Jamal. Hey, Levi. Hey, Blakely. Oh, thank you so much. You're so pretty as well. Thank you so much for your kind words. I'm doing good, Levi. How are you doing? Hey, Eduardo. You like the face mask? Thank you. Hey, Nicholas. Oh, Emily, thank you. I'm so glad that you think I'm nice. You are nice as well because the algorithm recommended you to the channel. So I want you to be in a nice, positive environment. Levi asks, can I call you Mimi? Oh, no, you can call me Uniquely Mia or Mia. Hey, Nicholas. Hey, Romeo. Hey, what's your name? Benin? You said it's 7 a.m. in the morning and oh, wow. Okay. Matrix. I never heard that country before. Cool, cool. I have to look into it. What do you guys say? You're amazing. You're amazing as well, Romeo. Thank you so much for your kind words. You'll subscribe to me. All right. Thank you so much for your support. Welcome to the channel. You are welcome for your positivity, uniqueness. I do hope that you will enjoy the content that you see from me. Hey, welcome, welcome. What's your name? Wait a minute. Welcome, Sabega. Did I say it right? Can I donate $100? Lee asks. Sure, you can purchase a super chat if you want to purchase a super chat. You can also subscribe to the channel and donate. If you don't, and you can watch my full and traditional YouTube videos, things like that. Hey, welcome, welcome, everyone. How are you all doing today? Welcome, It's Monkey YouTube. Yes, Holly, I am doing a mask. This is a French clay pink. Oh, wait, this is a French pink clay mask. So it's really cool. When it dries, it's going to peel off like my skin. I have been, honestly, this is probably the third day of me using this mask. I had a pimple in the middle of my forehead, and it dried out my pimple. So I feel like this is a good mask. My sister sent it to me. So we're using that. And then I have this. She only sent me one of this. So this is like the last resort that I'll be using. So this is something I'll probably buy independently by myself when it finishes because I Googled it. It's cheap. It's like $10 for a bigger bottle than this. So she sent me a small bottle. But still, thought that counts. But yeah, so I'll probably buy it because like my face is very sensitive. However, I don't think it's been doing anything beneficial for my skin, but it's really cool to put on. So, and it's supposed to be a pore clearing. So I guess it is doing something. It says it's also supposed to smoothen the skin and provide a glowing complexion. I don't think it's done that, but for $10 and it's fun to peel off and my skin hasn't become irritated and it dries out pimples when I have it, it's pretty good. Oh man, I forgot to put some in my nose. I normally put it on my nose. It's okay. You're an editor? FC, that's awesome. Emily said, I subscribe to you because you're my favorite so far on live. Oh, thank you so much. Sending hearts to you, Emily. I'm so glad that I'm your favorite live streamer. Okay, very awesome. So definitely do subscribe, Emily. Check out some of my previous live streams. And also don't forget to check out my YouTube shorts and full and traditional YouTube videos. That's awesome. Hey, Romeo. Oh, I'm so glad that you enjoyed my content, Romeo. Thank you so much, Serenity Sigma, for subscribing. You're pretty as well. Thank you so much. Do you do other videos as well? Yes, I do, Romeo. Thank you so much for asking. So I do. I post like when I go live, like 9 times out of 10 when I go live, it's gonna be like chat videos such as this. I also go live when I eat sometimes or if I'm outside, but I also have like full length traditional YouTube videos, and in those videos you can find travel videos, education videos, technology videos, fashion videos, and a lot more. So yeah, I like YouTube says you can post 3 main ways. I post 3 main ways on YouTube. Your real name is Nadish. Okay, cool. Hey, Francis. Holly said, Lee, that would be amazing for you. Where are you, Romeo? I'm in the United States. Hey, Aaliyah, how are you? Where are you from, Romeo? Welcome. Samoa, how are you doing? Holly said, hey, it's stretched along the way. Oh, yeah, the face mask, yeah. I never even realized that before. So I did not know that. Thanks for pointing that out. Oh. I guess it has a built-in, I don't know the formula. It's supposed to stretch out on its own. Hey, Arson, how you doing? Thank you so much. Glad you love my glasses. Which country do you live in? I live in the United States. I have a voice of an angel. Thank you so much for your kind words. Hey, Maya. Oh, you're pretty as well. They said, I don't like makeup videos. This is a makeup video, right? No, this is not a makeup video. This isn't makeup. This is a face mask, guys. It's not makeup. Men, like male, females, anyone can do this. This video, it's not like a makeup video. It's like I'm gonna be working on my personal statement. However, I'm gonna get to the bottom of the comments first, and then you guys are just gonna hear me typing. So yeah. I'm from the United States. Maya, where are you from? Serenity Sigma said, you're so pretty. Love your content. And I think you will be famous one day. Thank you so much for your kind words. Yes, I am from America. Can I have a shout out? Shout out Aaliyah. Glad you could tune in. Hey, Jaslyn, how you doing? Serenity said, thank you for calling me pretty. I usually get hate. What? And called ugly and bullied at school, so that made my day. What? I'm so glad that made your day. And don't listen to the haters, Serenity. When people bully you and when people be mean to you, those are just haters. So don't listen to them, Serenity. I recommend doing daily affirmations. Like, go in the mirror every morning and like, I'm beautiful. Just say positive things about yourself and build up your own self-confidence. And remember, when you go to school and you have these bullies and people who are being mean to you, they're haters and they're projecting their own insecurities onto you. And then if it gets to a point where it's just like so unbearable and you can't handle it, even before it gets to that point, Serenity Sigma, snitch on them. Go to your teachers and tell on them, because why? I don't like bullies. Like, why does somebody feel that it's okay to bully people? That's just totally unacceptable. Hey, Benny. Welcome, everybody. Cola said, I'm subscribing to your channel. You're not answering my questions and comments. Say sorry to... I am answering your questions and comments. If I skipped over one of your questions and comments, I do apologize. It's just like it's coming in really fast, the comment section. But thank you so much for subscribing. Hey, Arsa said, guess where I'm from. Guess where you're from? Are you also from the US of A? United States? John said, hello, beautiful. How are you doing? Nice to see you. I'm very happy to see you. I'm doing good. John, you're beautiful as well. Thank you so much for your kind words. How are you doing today? Okay, guys, I'm gonna leave this right in front of the camera. A lot of people keep asking what's on my face. Okay, this is on my face. Hey, Romeo. You're from England? Oh, okay. Cool. What's it like there now? Thank you so much, Rosie, for your kind words. You're gorgeous as well. Do you have a hobby? Yes, I do. Hobbies include manicure videos. I like to, like, read books, travel different places. Jaslyn said, I'm going to get my hair done, then I'm heading to my nails. Okay, nice. So it's kind of like a fun, girly day where you're doing amazing, cool, fun stuff. Okay, nice. What hairstyle are you getting? And what color, like, nail polish are you planning on getting? Arson said, where is America? In North America, in the United States. Hey, Benny. Your name is Kenzie. Hey, Kenzie, how are you doing today? Hey, welcome, Seaweezy. How are you doing? What are you guys typing in the chat? Some of these comments, I have no idea what they mean. Why do I read? Because it's fun. Thank you so much, Jaslyn, for subscribing. Thank you so much, Rebecca, for subscribing. Welcome to the channel. To all the new supporters / subscribers, thank you so much. You are welcome on the channel. All opinion, people, and ideas, as long as we communicate to each other in a kind, respectful way. So welcome. I do hope that you enjoy the content that you see from me. I have fashion videos, eat with me, technology videos, travel videos, other live streams like this, and more. So definitely take a deep dive into my channel when you have a chance. I disagree. I don't think bullying is just character building. Bullying is unacceptable, guys. Like, it's not fun, or there's no reason to justify, in my opinion, being mean to somebody and just like calling them names, because you never know what somebody is experiencing in school, in their daily life. And there's something known as, this could have been like, I don't know, if you're like on social media, generally this people say, what if this was my last reason. And when they say that, like they say, okay, so have you ever seen the show 13 Reasons Why? I've never seen that show, but like I've heard basically somebody who did something really terrible to herself because she suffered from mental illnesses, and somebody at her school, like all the class people at her school, they were just always bullying her, and it was 13 reasons why you guys can infer what she did to herself. So there's this trend going around TikTok where people are posting videos of people who's being really mean to them, or little, because little kids are unfiltered sometimes, where little kids say the most random, unhinged, mean things, and the videos are like, what if this was my reason? What if this was my last reason? So bullying, in my opinion, guys, bully and be nice to somebody. If you want to be a bully, be a nice bully. Change the narrative of what a bully is. Like, why do bullies have to be mean? What pleasure do you derive from being mean to people in the real world, guys, or even on social media? So, like, when you go out in the real world, say something nice to somebody. When you're at school, and remember, guys, if you have bullies, snitch on them, because sometimes the bullies themselves, they can be projecting what they're experiencing in their home life and things like that. So sometimes telling on the bully, yes, it's going to get them in trouble. However, that person should be held accountable for their actions. And you never know, perhaps the teacher is going to take a deep dive on why this bully is acting the way they're acting, and perhaps it can take that bully out from a negative situation. Hey, Silas, how are you doing? Hey, Spicy Noodles. Welcome, Smell. How are you doing? What is the time? It's around 8 a.m. Do I have a console? No, I do not play video games. So no, I don't. Welcome, Lewis. How are you doing? Yes, I'm giving myself a facial. This is a French pink clay mask, and it peels off. So as you can see, it's drying. So when it dries, I'm going to peel it off, and it's going to be really cool. Welcome, Ghostface. How are you doing? Welcome, Lily. You saw me yesterday. I'm so glad you could tune back into this stream. How are you doing today? Welcome, Chicky. How are you doing? Welcome, Bolteg. What do you say? Can you pronounce my name? A lot of people can't. It makes me feel sad. Okay, let me try and pronounce your name. Let's see. Is it Kabien? Did I get it right? Kabien. Bonjour. How are you doing? Hey, Silas. Silas said, girl, why are you awake right now? I mean, I'm awake because I love your live streams. Can you shout out, please? My name is Silas. Well, first off, I'm awake because I'm an early riser, and this is kind of late for me to be awake. And second of all, thank you so much, Silas. I'm glad that you love my live streams. I love that you love my live streams. Hey, Ghostface, how are you doing today? Serenity Sigma said, yeah, I'm mental, and I go to therapy, and my father has been in jail since I was born, so... Okay, so you're experiencing, well, you know what? At least you're getting treatment for your mental health condition, and yeah. Anyway. Lisa said, Lisa James Potter, what are you doing here? Welcome. How are you doing? What's happening? Where's my letter? Where's my acceptance letter to Hogwarts? Lisa James Potter. I'm waiting for it. Like, I'm ready to go to Diagon Alley and buy my wand, my school uniform for Hogwarts. I'm ready to go on the Hogwarts Express, okay? I mean, after Deadly Hallows, I don't think I'll have to fight, like, any Death Eaters or anything, but I'll learn some magic, 100%. I already know some spells. So, Lisa James Potter, when is my acceptance letter to Hogwarts coming in the mail? I'm waiting for my acceptance letter. Hey, Chicky, how are you doing? Hey, Wise Nation, welcome from Nambia. I'm doing good. How are you doing? Hey, Rebecca. Wow, it's 1:13 p.m. where you're at. Steel Every Kitchen. What? Silver Kitchen said, I love what you said. Change the narrative on a bully, because if someone gives you a nice compliment, you can shout out to the world that this person gave me a nice compliment. No, yeah, that's 100% right. So exactly. Good morning, Faith. How are you doing today? Glad you could tune in. Silas said, a girl just love your lives, streams. You're very nice. And I have movies, and I just like ignore, wait, what? I just like ignore them and say whatever happening at your house. Huh? I just hope it can get better for you. Oh, you're speaking to Serenity, right? Hey Brian, how are you doing? Hey Game Changer, how are you doing? Hey Arson, glad you could tune in. Faith said, it's a good day to take risks and do what makes you feel uncomfortable. It's sunny outside. I don't think it's going to be a sunny day where I'm at. Hey, your favorite sisters, how you doing? Welcome, your favorite sisters. You're the best live streamer ever. Thank you so much for your kind words, Brian. Can I please see my nails? Can you please see my nails? Yes, you can. These are the nails. This smudged a little bit. We're going to ignore that, but these are the nails. What do you guys think? I kind of do like it. It's giving me like, I don't know, under the sea vibes. Under the sea. Under the sea. So, yeah. Serenity Sigma said, can you stop, Chicky? It's really not funny and you're being rude for no reason. What did you say, Chicky? Let's see. Hey, Tom. I only read and speak English, however, so I don't understand you. But if you understand what I'm saying, you are welcome on the channel for your positivity and uniqueness. So please consider liking the video, subscribing to the channel, and checking out some of my previous live streams and full nutritional YouTube videos. You can see fashion videos, Eat With Me's technology videos, travel videos, and a lot more on my channel. Sala said, girl, if you go pick me up, I really want to go. I've never been there before and very sad. I never got any plane. Where do you want to go, Silas? Do you have a boyfriend? Yes. Public administration, criminal justice, professional writing, and psychology. So I have 4 guys. Fate said, wasn't Hogwarts closed? LOL, you know. Who caused it closer? No, it didn't. It didn't close. What happened was, go watch Harry Potter, guys. What happened was there was Lord Voldemort, and like there was a Deathly Hallows War, and they never closed the school of Hogwarts. The House of Gryffindor, they were kind of pushed out of Hogwarts, particularly Harry Potter, Hermione, and Ron Weasley. They were pushed out of Hogwarts because like they had to be on the run. But like during like the Deathly Hallows, House Slytherin became like the top house. But like after the war, they just stopped showing, like the movie ended, the series ended. They kind of time jumped to like Harry Potter and like his friends being adults, but then in the last like scene you saw their kids going to Hogwarts. So the school never closed. So where's my letter? That's what I'm looking for. Like my letter never came, but who knows? Maybe it got lost in the mail, guys. We just have to wait and see. So this is getting much stiffer. I can feel it. It's breaking up a little bit because I'm talking. You're not supposed to talk when this is on, but it's gonna be fine. Harry Potter doesn't have an age limit, guys, okay? You can't say grow up because of Harry Potter. I mean, you guys could say if you want to be like, Harry Potter's for little kids. But, like, Harry Potter is just, like, a movie and a book series that is just so good. Like, you can't, yeah. It's like Barbie. Barbie is just, like, cool. Like, obviously, I'm not going to play with Barbie dolls anymore, but I'll buy Barbie dolls and, like, decorate my room with it. Same thing with Harry Potter. Like, you can't put an age limit on Harry Potter. It's Harry Potter. It's like Star Wars. people who are like older than me, they still love Star Wars. Why? Because it came out. I mean, I don't think I was alive when the first Harry Potter movie came out. But like, it's like Star Wars. I definitely wasn't alive when the first Star Wars movie came out. People older than me, they love Star Wars still because it's just like that's their Harry Potter. I think it's just Harry Potter. If you've never seen Harry Potter, you won't get the lore around it. Even if you saw Harry Potter, you're probably not a fantasy person or a wizard person. I don't know, but like, it's just Harry Potter, guys. It's great. Welcome, welcome. May Allah bless all. Same to you, Spooky. Ice Bear asks, what's something you wish you knew at 18? I don't know. I don't know. I don't feel like I made any bad choices. I mean, not to say like that's a question to ask people who made bad choices, but like, or regret their choices. I don't regret any of my choices, honestly, that I've made. So, what's something I knew at 18? Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't change anything, honestly. I like my life. I mean, I like the choices I made at 18 allowed me to be where I'm at now. So yeah. Oh, you know what? That's a lie. Probably study for the LSAT sooner and take it sooner, like start early. So yeah, that's probably it. Start studying for the LSAT as soon as possible and taking my first try at the LSAT when I was 18. Because the score would have been good still. Now, who knows? The score probably would have been, I don't know, different. So maybe that, but I know that probably wasn't your answer. Like, you may not even take the LSAT or know what the LSAT is, but yeah, that's me. I guess that's the one choice I would probably make that's different, but excluding that, nothing really. How old am I? It's the glory of God to conceal a matter in the honor of kings and queens to seek out the answer. That essentially means I'm not directly telling you my age. If you want to know my age, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and go to my YouTube homepage, click playlists, and watch my Washington, D.C. birthday adventure video. If you pay attention, my age will be disclosed there. Hey, Lil, you're so pretty as well. Thank you so much for your kind words. Hey, preppy girl, how are you doing? Could you help me with something? Yes, Lil, what do you need help with? I was literally sent to a mental hospital, Serenity, Sigma said. Well, you were getting the mental health treatment that you needed. Don't feel bad about that. Like, I had to go to the hospital one time because I had to get stitches. Like, I fell down. I had to get stitches in my arm. So you went to the mental health hospital because you needed to get treatment internally, and I do hope that you guys got the treatment that you needed, Serenity, and that it was a positive experience for you and you learned something from it and that you're continuing to heal every day. So I do think this is continuing to heal. I mean, it's already healed. It's been a few years. I have, what is it, keloid skin or whatever, so that's why, like, you still see the scar like it just happened. But then again, I went to a very low income doctor. Oh my gosh. Not a doctor, but I went to a doctor in a low income neighborhood. Should have like gone to a rich neighborhood. So I got a botched stitch up. That's what I like to say. Like, this is botched. I feel like if I went to like a rich neighborhood, this would not look like this. Like, what is this? He couldn't stitch up my arm a little better, guys, really. So go to rich neighborhoods where you need to get medical care, guys. That's what that showed me. But shout out to the doctor because I was crying. That was scary. A piece of my skin was hanging. I don't want to know. You don't want to know. It was terrible. It was terrible, guys. So scary. So scary. Don't fall down in the shower, guys. Don't do it. Hey preppy girl, how are you doing? Spooky said, what's your favorite religion? I don't have a favorite religion. I mean, I believe in a religion. But all opinion, people, and ideas are welcome on the channel as long as we communicate to each other in a kind and respectful way. Hail Lil. Yes, what do you need help with? Hey, Tom. Silas said, no, I meant to say I have bullies. Oh, okay. I just hope they get loved by God. Okay, so that's much more clear, Silas. Okay, that's so nice of you. What do you need help with, Lil? You're asking for help, but you haven't typed what you need help with in the chat yet. What do you guys say? Okay, answer that. Answer that. Do you not understand? Huh? What are you talking about, Chicky? Hey, Bella. How are you doing today? Hey, Tom, thank you so much for the love. Sending it back to you. You're so pretty as well, Soph. Thank you so much for your kind words. You wish you had my hair. Well, we could twin with the hairstyles, honestly. Just go to, like, use my hair videos as, like, an inspo picture for you, and they could do something. This is, like, Bohemian Goddess braids, I think. It has the curls. It's just regular, like, knotless to box braids. And then my mom, like, added these pieces of curls at the end of it. You don't like Harry Potter? That's okay. What do you like then if Harry Potter is not, like, your thing, movie-wise and fantasy thing? Serenity said, I seriously just want to know what is funny. Huh? Hey, LB. Hogwarts Express on Disneyland. What? They have a Hogwarts Express on Disneyland? What? I did not know that. What? Silas, you matter. You are important. Do not let anyone, like, don't take what people say to heart, honestly. And I do think my best recommendation for anyone who not necessarily struggles with self-confidence, but has bullies and takes what these bullies tells you to heart, just, like, do daily affirmations. And because ultimately, guys, I think people can say whatever they want to say. Like, we can't filter them. We can't prohibit people from saying what they want to say. People can say whatever they want to say. However, it's how we react and how we internalize stuff that's important. Because I had bullies when I was in elementary school. I had bullies. I think I had bullies in middle school. I had bullies, like, everywhere. Anytime I went to, like, public school, I had a bully. I don't understand. Bullies just, like, latched onto me. They probably felt the positive energy and wanted to stifle it or something. But I always had bullies. And anytime I had a bully, they would call me the same thing. They were like they would say, oh, you're ugly. I remember they used to say, you think you're a princess. You think you're this. You think you're that. You know what I did? I heard them. They never made me feel bad. They never made me want to, like, not be on earth anymore. You know what I did? I went straight to my mom and I was like, this bully snitched on me. You know, my mom did. She went to school. I used to go to my teachers. I remember one day I took an index card to school. It's so funny. I took an index card to school. And my teacher did bad, too. That's one thing I didn't like about my teacher. So I took an index card to school. And anytime they bullied me, if they said they're ugly, I would write, okay, Kim said you're ugly. If somebody was like, you think you're a princess, I would write Max said you think you're a princess. Like, everything people said to me, I had an index card, and mind you, I filled up the whole index card that day. That was crazy. During recess, I went to my teacher, and I was like, these people have been bothering me throughout the whole day. They've been bullying me. Here's the index card with the proof. My teacher took the index card. I don't think he ever did anything with it. So you know what I did? I went home. I told my mom. She came to school the next day. And finally, one year, the bully just stopped. Because after a certain amount of time, guys, teachers, they're going to get, and it's their job to address bullying, but I don't understand. Hopefully they got better. I haven't been in, like, middle school, public school for a while, okay? But, like, hopefully they gotten better. But at least for me, when I used to have bullies, I used to tell my teachers about it. They never used to do anything. It was like my mom, she always used to have to come to the school and speak about it. And after a certain amount of time, I guess my mom was speaking to the supervisors too much. So the supervisor spoke to the teacher, and finally the bullying went away. More of the story is, guys, I don't know. I guess my mom did a really good job. I had my own internal self-confidence, and that was good. But, like, for you guys, if you don't have that yet, do daily affirmation. This is uniquely Mia's advice to you. Daily affirmations every day. Like, saying, I'm beautiful. I'm smart. What this bully is telling me is not true. And another thing, too, that person doesn't know you. Like, that bully, they know you at school, but do they know you're 100% your full personality, guys? Ask yourself that question. Do they know everything about your life? Because So just remember that, guys, and try to stay positive. And remember, you matter. Do not think about that the world would be a better place without you being here, because that is not true. If you need, there's only so much I can say, so I'm going to drop a number in the chat. It's for, like, the Mental Health National Hotline. If you speak to them, they'll keep the information confidential, and it's free. So I'm going to drop this number in the chat, and if you ever feel like you need to speak to a professional about the mental health conditions that you are experiencing or the extreme sadness, make sure you call this number, guys, okay? So I'm going to drop it in the chat. let's see. All right, let me copy. Wait, not that one. That's the wrong one. National. Wait 1 minute, guys. Oh, this is the number. I didn't even knew that. All you need to do is call 988, they said. Call 988, like 911, 988 on your phone. And that number, then that should direct you to mental health hotline. Okay, let me put it in the chat for you. And remember, guys, if you feel like somebody else in your real life doesn't need you, remember, Uniquely Mia supports you. Uniquely Mia thinks you are beautiful.
Get 4 weeks.
Uniquely Mia thinks you are unique, okay? So call 988. That's the number, like 911, if you need mental health assistance, things like that. Serenity Sigma said, "Nah, I'm just trying to mind my business, but Chicky is making fun of me for being bullied." What? And getting called ugly? Don't do that. Let's not make fun of people's trauma. And you know what, Serenity? If Chicky is saying stuff that you don't like, ignore them. Ignore them, okay? Because you know why? If you can ignore Chicky in the chat when they're saying mean stuff and not taking it to heart, because Chicky doesn't know you, Serenity. Chicky doesn't know your lived experiences, things like that. You'll be able to go to school, and when those bullies mess with you, you're going to be able to ignore them, and you're going to be able to snitch on them. So you know what? Thank you so much for telling me, Serenity, and just throwing it out there to people in the chat. Let's not make fun of people experiencing bullies and having mental health conditions, guys, because I went on a long tangent before about it. Change the narrative. If you want to bully somebody, say something positive about them. Hey, Daniel. Yes, I do have something on my face. This is a French paint clay mask, so we're going to peel it off very soon. So stick around if you guys want to see me peel it off. And remember, guys, today you may not be a bully. Today you may not be the victim of bullying. Today you may not have a mental health condition. Okay, but you never know what tomorrow can bring. And tomorrow the figure of speech. I'm not speaking about Sunday. I'm speaking about figure of speech tomorrow in the future. You never know what the future is going to bring. Situations can change. You can develop a mental health condition. Your people aren't born with some people are born with mental health conditions, but 9 times out of 10, people develop mental health conditions based on their lived experiences. Anyone can be victims to bullying. And when you bully people, just remember, if you were in that situation, how would you want to be treated and how would you want to feel? Okay? So just remember that, guys. Hey, Christian, how are you doing? What's going on right now? I'm just having a chat, responding to comment, trying to get to the bottom of the comment section. When I get to the bottom, I'm going to work on this personal statement. Hey, Silas, have you ever watched the new Minecraft? No, I haven't seen the new Minecraft movie, but I do know what chicken jockey means now. Hey, Jax. Hey, I'm just passing through here, but not sure if you know there is something on your face. Well, thank you so much for passing through. The algorithm wanted you to be in a place where you are welcome for your uniqueness and positivity. So I'm so glad the algorithm recommended you. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel. And thank you so much. It's a French paint clay mask. Jackson, what's my favorite dinosaur? I don't know a lot. I don't know names of dinosaur. Like, I don't know a lot about dinosaurs, honestly. Hey, Faith. Faith said you've been revealing who won. Yeah, I'm going to do it today, so I have to film the video. So stay tuned. Make sure you're subscribed. Make sure your post notifications are on. So don't worry, we have a lot more hours. I have until 11:59 p.m. to get that video up. since I said I'm going to do it today, I never gave a time, so it's going to be up before then. But I have until 11:59 p.m. to post the giveaway winners who won the domestic giveaway and to post information about the international winners. So I'm not going to forget, guys. I mean, the criteria to enter into the international giveaway. So stay tuned. No, I'm not getting a tattoo. Hey, Lexi. Hey, Abigail. Hey, Jason. Can I tell you you want to tell me a piercing I can get? I mean, you could tell me, but I'm not going to get it. I mean, I only need 2, and I already have them. So... How old are you, Chicky and Serenity? Oh, you liked when I had pink braids in my hair, Jason? I have a streamer when I had pink braids. I have so many hairstyles. Sometimes I forget the colors I be getting. Serenity said I'm not going to say my age due to the fact that there are some weird people online. Okay. Safety practices. Love that. Thank you. Glad you loved my outfit. Yeah, I'm just wearing this, like, sweater. How are you doing today, Lexi? Hey, Anastasia. Glad you could tune in. Oh, you want me to call you Bowie? Okay. What's on my face? This is a French pink clay mask. We're going to peel it off soon. I think it's ready to be peeled off. Thank you so much for subscribing, Lexi. Welcome to the channel. Sending hearts to you. You are welcome on the channel for your uniqueness, positivity. Take a deep dive into my channel. I have education videos, fashion videos, travel videos, eat with me's, and a lot more. Hopefully you enjoy the channel, the content that you see. Smell said I'm not trying to be, okay. When I say Army said my boyfriend dumped me. What should I do? You should heal. I mean, if you're sad about it, I mean, I don't think you should cry for people, but like if you're sad about it and you want to cry, cry. And then after, move on. There's nothing you could do at that point. Like if they dumped you, don't go begging to like take me back. Don't do that. Don't do that. But like, yeah, just heal. And yeah. Hey, Silas, girl, thank you. It's been so hard. What does bullying mean? Thank you so much. You're welcome. And just remember that you matter to Uniquely Mia, and that Uniquely Mia wants you to do daily affirmations. Uniquely Mia wants you to stay positive, and Uniquely Mia wants you to tell them those bullies so they don't bother you anymore. Army Mary, okay. Jungkook. Isn't that the BTS member? Hey, welcome, Just Struck. How are you doing? Hey, Army. Hey, Chicky. Hey, Lexi. Chicky, do you play Roblox? Did you try? No, I've never tried cottage cheese before. Hey, Richard. Yes, this is a facial. Silas says, this is me from earlier. What should I do? Hey, Chicky, okay. Wait, want to be friends? Oh, on Roblox, yeah, they're talking. Sharing a Roblox username. Okay, cool. Serenity said, thanks for the support, but I'm leaving. Have a great day. All right, Serenity, you're welcome. Have a great day as well. I do hope that you subscribe to the channel, like the videos, and I hope to see you in the next live stream or the comment section of my full nutritional YouTube video. Have an amazing day, Serenity. All right, who's staying on? No, never tried cottage cheese. Hey, Lexi, love the enthusiasm with that. Hi, how are you doing today? Just said, hey, Cats and Pokemon, how are you doing today? Glad you could tune in. Hey, Positive Vibes. Hey, Lexi. So that's the number, 988. Call 988, guys, if you need, if you want to receive some, like, mental health treatment. Speak to, like, an individual where they're going to keep your information confidential. Hey, Lunda, how are you doing? Yeah, my answer is the same, Lunda. I'm not doing anything for Easter, like anything fun that's going to deviate from my norm. What about you? Are you doing anything, Lunda, for Easter tomorrow? Hey, Javis, how are you doing? Glad you could tune in. What's it like in Austria right now? Hey, Mohammed. Welcome. What did you say? Okay, Angie said, I've been bullied and I'm still getting bullied. My bullies are starting to get like physical. Well, when that, you need to report that immediately to 911 and your school authorities. Like, yes, and like, yes, bring the police into that situation because nobody should physically touch you without your consent. So definitely bring 911 into that situation as soon as possible. Like, even call them today, even though you're not at school. Call, like, if that's true, tell on them as soon as possible. Yes, I have seen Gilmore Girls, but I've never finished it. I couldn't get past. Rory was doing some annoying things that was just crazy, so I couldn't get past it. Welcome, Lakrishna. How are you doing? Chicky said, today you might be the bully. Okay, what are you guys saying? You're leaving now, Christina. All right, thank you so much for tuning in. I do hope that you enjoyed the stream. Make sure to like the video, subscribe, and I hope to see you in the next live stream or the comment section of my fully nutritional YouTube videos. Silas said, people say I'm the bully even though I'm not. Huh? Are multiple people saying you're the bully? Hey, welcome. Bye, Christina. Okay. I'm doing good, Hassan. How are you doing? Good morning, Javis. Hey, Paisley. Thank you so much for subscribing, Paisley. You are welcome on the channel for your uniqueness. I do hope that you enjoy the content that you see. Hey, Hassan, I'm in the United States. Hey, Daisy, how are you doing? Thank you, Callie. You're so pretty as well. Thank you so much for your kind words. It's a cool name. Callie. Okay, cool name. Cats and Pokemon said, is your face getting stiff from the mask? A little bit. Yeah, if I wasn't talking as much as I am, it would be more stiff, but yeah. I'm from the United States. Where are you from, Callie? Faith said, yes, Silas, but some people just hate on you because you're better than them and it disturbs them. Hey, Amen. Hey, Gemma. Hey, Javis. Good morning. How are you doing today? Hey, Gangster16. Glad you could tune in. Hey, King of the Weather. How are you doing today? No need to apologize that you're late. How's your day going or your morning? Welcome from Uganda, Isaac. Hey, Ammon, how are you doing? Hey, Tank. Name a car to edit. Let's do a Lamborghini. Happy birthday, Kayla. Thank you so much for tuning in on your birthday. I hope you eat a lot of cake. If dessert's not your forte, eat your favorite meal because we all gotta eat. Are you doing anything fun for your birthday today? Hey, Mohammed. Hello, Tank from the UK. How are you doing this morning? You're turning 8. Awesome. Are you doing anything cool? Hey, Tamirs. How are you doing? Hey, King of Myths. What's up with you? Glad you could tune in. I'm from the United States. I'm doing good. How are you doing? So let's peel this off. Okay, guys. Oh, no. My skin is peeling. I'm shedding. Guys, help me. I'm shedding. Look at this. Oh, no. This isn't good. Did you know females shed, guys? We are shedding right now. Okay. There's that. I think put this on it next time. There's garbage. Okay. Now let's do the forehead. Okay. Stuck. I can't even get it off. Oh my god. I can't get it off. I'm gonna have to wash my face off. Does my skin look different than it normally does for the returning supporters? Does my skin look brighter or something? That was the purpose of it. They said it's supposed to be like a smoothening skin for a glowing complexion. It was supposed to give me. Okay. I have to wash my face. Yeah, scraping it off is not going to do anything. What are you guys saying? Travis said, it is so good. We are eating a lot of food for the Easter holiday. Okay, cool, cool. Very nice. Fate said, pick between Ed or Eddie for the cartoon. Okay, so for like a cartoon character's name, I guess Eddie with the Y. I don't know, the Y is just like cartoony. I don't know, very cool. Little kids would probably have fun saying it. Just listening to the No Weather Radio. Have you heard any concerning weather reports, King of the Weather? Not yet. Hey, welcome. What's your name? Akashta, welcome. Hey, Curtis, how you doing? Welcome. Javis said, your eyes are looking so beautiful. Thank you so much for your kind words. Hello, Lawrence. Welcome. I think I'm going to go to bed. I've been method up all month. What does that mean? But have a good night's rest. Glad you were able to tune into this stream. Hopefully you liked the video. Subscribe. I hope to see you in the next YouTube live video or the comic section of my full-length traditional YouTube video. My skin peeled, guys. It's like a snake. All my skin came off. This is like dead skin that came off. We're gonna throw this in the garbage. And then I have this. I don't know. I'm not gonna put this one on now. I mean, I could, but I'm not gonna do it. I mean, I could. I might put it on, actually. Who knows? All right. Hello, cousin. How are you doing? Cats and Pokemon said, honestly, I bet some guys would actually believe that woman chef. No, have you ever seen the TikTok videos about it? I might do it YouTube short style. I'll post the YouTube shorts. Obviously, you guys on the live stream, whoever watches the recording will know it's a face mask. But maybe I'll do that when they try and prank some people on YouTube shorts. See if my video gains traction. I'll put on the face mask and be like, hey guys, it's time for my monthly shedding. And I've seen people do that. And I'll shed, like take off the peel off mask. Because it could look like dead skin. Like it's pink. Sometimes dead skin, like if it peels off, it's like pink or like a whitish clear. So I'm gonna do a YouTube shorts like that. Faith said, you're soon gonna put on weight, Mia. What? That's when you'll be... What? Why would you say that, Faith? I'm not sure why'd you say that, but yeah, I mean, everyone's entitled to their opinions. Hey, King of the Weather. Hey, okay, what did you say? Bigger doesn't mean better all the time. Do you agree? Hello, OJ. Are you a minor? Oh, no. I mean, you can't stream by yourself when you're a minor. Cats and Pokemon said, ooh, your skin looks so soft. Really? Okay, cool. Hello, Raul. Welcome from India. How are you doing? Hey, cousin Justin. Hey, Celeste. Hey, Mohammed. Can you do ASMR with your nails? Yes, I can. Thank you so much for asking. Love doing ASMR. Is that enough, or do you guys want more ASMR? Okay. Hey, Paul. How old am I? It's the glory of God to conceal the matter and the honor of kings and queens to seek out the answer. That essentially means I'm not directly telling you guys my age. If you want to know my age, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and go check out some of my fully traditional YouTube videos. I'll give you a hint. Go to my YouTube homepage, click playlist, and watch my traditional, go watch my Washington, D.C. birthday adventure videos. If you pay attention, my age will be disclosed. Okay, no weather reports yet. King of the weather. Okay, cool. Hey Raul, how are you doing? Is that all you or makeup? Oh, thank you so much. We got more makeup. You're so nice. No, this is naturally my skin. What my skin looks like. I guess after a face mask, and maybe this did brighten up my face a little. But yeah, I don't wear makeup. The most I'll do, my sister sent me this. This isn't even makeup. It's like a cherry lip oil. So I'm not gonna put it on now. I'm debating if I should put this on. I don't know. So, but yeah, my sister sent me this cherry lip oil. So it's not even lip gloss, but like even she sent me this. So I wouldn't go out and buy this, but like I would, but like I'm not gonna go actively searching for it. Thank you. Glad you like my glasses. I like it as well. Got an A question for you. Okay, Alistair, what's the question? Silas said they said I'm the boy, okay, even though I'm not. So you just make me more happier. Thank you. You're welcome. King of the weather. Oh no, you're sick, King of the weather? From allergy? Yes, hopefully you recover as soon as possible. We don't want you being sick. So you said it's from allergy, so maybe try not to go outside. Maybe take some allergy medicine and just like chillax, okay? Rest up. No King of the Weather news reports. You need to like rejuvenate, heal up quick, okay? So stay safe out there, King of the Weather. Hello, Bernard. How are you doing? Oh, you sent me 51 time on Super Chats. Okay, thank you so much for your support. Really appreciated it. Hey, OJ. Good morning, Shamir. How are you doing? Haven't seen you in stream on a while. Glad you could tune in today. Am I East African? I could be, but I don't know where my ancestors came from long ago. Hey, Cars Lover. What you did this whole day? Deadly, it is morning time for me, so I just woke up. So what country are you tuning in from? Hey, Drew, I'm doing good. I'm from the United States. How are you doing, Drew? And where are you from? I don't know why it happened. Maybe like allergy. I've heard people who have allergies, like they would just go outside for a second and like pollen is like it's not invisible. You can see if it piles up, but like it's very like tiny, so you could barely see it sometimes. Cats and Pokemon said Mia is not 13 years old. Graduate student. I mean, that would be cool if I was Cats and Pokemon. Can you imagine? But alas, I am not. Jawa said you and your family should come to Jamaica in the summer. To Portland. Okay. Hey, Igors, how are you doing? King of the Weather said I'm listening to No Weather Station KIG 98, which is 162.550 megahertz. Okay, cool. What is my channel about? Thank you so much for asking, Drew. So this channel is about me showing you guys what my life is like as a dual degree graduate student in America. On that, sometimes like 9 times out of 10, I can post like full nutritional YouTube videos ranging from a week in my life as a graduate student. And I'll go live. I'll show you guys what I'm eating, where I'm going, things that I'm doing. When I'm home, you'll get more so fun videos, uniquely me on adventures, uniquely me at eating homemade food. I also post full nutritional YouTube videos where travel videos. So on my channel, you can find uniquely me in South America, Guyana, Trinidad and Tobago, New York City, Philadelphia, Washington, D.C. So definitely go take a deep dive into my channel, watch those travel videos, gain cross-cultural experiences. I also have education videos on my channel. So if you want to learn something relating to public administration, criminal justice, or something that's happening in the world, if I'm comfortable and able to make those videos for you, I'll definitely make them for you. And ultimately, at the core of the channel, you are welcome for your uniqueness and your positivity, all opinion, people, and ideas, as long as we communicate to each other in a kind and respectful way. So yeah, that's what my channel is all about. Thank you so much, Officiusta, for subscribing. I really appreciate it. I do hope that you enjoy the content that you will see from me on this channel. Hey, music leader. Hey, Mary. How are you doing? Faith said Mia for looks. Max and Steak. You look prettier without the glasses because your eyes are more revealed. Oh, okay. Thanks for your opinion, Faith. Hey, Kamori, how are you doing? Glad you could tune in. Hey, Mary. Hey, Silas. Soon as you read this, I'm going to quickly hop off, but I'll be right back. Okay, Silas, thank you for letting me know. Hey, Shamir, I'm doing great, friend. I'm off today. Okay, glad you're off today. So it's just like a relaxing day for you, or are you going outside like on an adventure? And I'm glad you're doing great. Hey, Danielle. You're in the US of A, Drew, as well. Okay, very cool, very cool. Hey, Cheat, how are you doing? Hey, Michael. Hey, girl, which African country you from? I guess Ghana or Nigeria, maybe. Who knows? Because of the transatlantic slave trade, I don't know what part in Africa, like, my ancestors originated from, unfortunately. One day I'll probably do, like, an ancestry test to see, like, where is my blood from? Majority of it, like that. But what I do know is that I'm African American, South American, and Caribbean. So I don't know what part of Africa. I think I do, yeah. Yeah, but I do get Nigeria a lot and Ethiopian. That's what anytime people come on stream and they try to like guess where I'm from just by looking at me, they ask, are you Nigerian or are you from Ethiopia? So maybe that's an indicator that you guys are seeing. So maybe that's where my blood is from. I don't know. Drew said Jamaica is nice. Okay, cool. Maybe one day I'll go there. Are you an immigrant? No, I'm not, Faith. Are you an immigrant? Hey, Richard. Trinidad. Okay, very cool. Your food is really good. Hey, King of the Weather said, I'm listening to Hispanic music, the FM radio. Okay, nice. What song is playing? Hey, Michael, what kind of adventures are you into? Do your adventures include Molly and going wild? Is it Molly is that a drug? I do not take illegal drugs. I do not use recreational illegal drugs or use illegal drugs, period. So, no. And what is your definition of going wild? Going wild with being astonished? Going wild with being fun? In those cases, then yes, go watch my South America Guyana videos where I saw Kaitra Falls, the world's largest single drop waterfall that I mentioned in the entire world. Go watch that video right now. That was just amazing. Doesn't even come to describe what Kaitra Falls is if you see it in person. And I think the video, it did capture my reaction a little bit, my mom's reaction a little bit of it, but you have to see it in person because it's just like, it's crazy. It's amazing. And amazing doesn't even capture what it is. So go watch that video. It's on my channel right now. What am I studying in graduate school? I'm studying public administration and criminal justice. Shout out Gangster16. Glad you could be here. Chat said, I am a teacher and will be going for my master's degree in education. Okay, awesome. Shout out to you. That's so amazing. Are you excited or how are you feeling about it? I mean, best advice I can give you, and it's only one because I feel like my master's degree in public administration, criminal justice is going to be completely different from a master's of education. But since you are working individual as well, communication with your professors and your course syllabus. Start assignments early and your syllabus is going to be your Bible, literally, okay? You're going to build your life around your syllabus when you start your schooling if you want to succeed. That's the advice that I can give you. Wow, you woke up at 5:13 a.m., King of the Weather. Okay, I'm always surprised when you tell me you wake up so early, but I shouldn't be surprised at this one because I know King of the Weather, guys, there definitely are early risers in the chat, which is awesome. Shamir said I was like your second person to enter live like months ago. Oh, yeah, you were. So shout out. Yeah, Shamir, you have definitely been a supporter / subscriber before I hit, I think, 2,000 subscribers, even 1,000. I think you were here before then. So shout out to Shamir. Thank you so much for your support. Really, really appreciate it. And shout out to all my subscribers / supporters. I really do appreciate you guys and your support. It's so amazing. Cats and Pokemon said, not trying to bring up a negative topic. Okay, but what did you use for the pimple? It's obviously worked very. This is it, Cats and Pokemon. This is what I worked. This is what I used. I literally put it on and it dried out the pimple and it was perfect. So if you want to get this, this is the French Paint Clay Mask, and this is not sponsored in any means, but I looked it up. It's literally like you could get the 6 ounce. I think this ounce is 1.5, but you can get the 6 ounce I saw for like $10. So this is why I said when it's finished, I might buy it back, because anytime I get pimples, instead of using toothpaste or waiting for it to go away, you just put this on and it's going to dry out your pimple. So this is it if you want to buy it. It's the French Paint Clay Mask Peel Off Mask, pore clearing. So I do recommend this 100%. Drew said, "You from Jamaica? LOL, just kidding." Oh yeah, yeah, I'm not from Jamaica. Michael said, "South America, hola español." Well, I couldn't guess. You are half Italian. I like Italian. Oh, ethnically, I have relatives who are from South America, but they're from the only English-speaking country in South America, Guyana, and does Guyana have a lot of Latinos? I mean, I guess they do, but like predominantly the country is mostly made up of like people from African descent and I guess Indian descent. So it's not really like South American country with like a lot of people from like Spain or things like that. Spanish descent. I mean, obviously they're immigrating there now, but like it's different. So yeah. Yeah, but like I'm African American. I'm an American. When you're looking at it like ethnically, though, I have relatives from South America. So yeah. Welcome, Michael. You said you don't use illegal drugs, so everyone uses legal drugs, Michael. What do you think ibuprofen is? I mean, obviously not everyone's going to use ibuprofen, but what do you think ibuprofen is? What do you think penicillin is? What do you think cough medicine is? Laxatives. That's drugs. It's just medically approved drugs. Why do you think when people suffer from addictions, particularly drug addictions, 9 times out of 10, doctors, they're not going to give them ibuprofen or pain medication or morphine? Because it's a drug. It's just a legal drug. So yes, I do not use illegal drugs. If I go to the doctor and the doctor is going to prescribe me ibuprofen or antibiotics, those are drugs that I'm taking, but those are legal drugs that I'm taking. So yeah. Hey Faith. Hey Ringworm, how are you doing? Michael said, "My definition of wild is just going all in without the fear of judgment, okay? Being yourself and doing whatever you want without giving, okay, what anyone thinks about." So yeah, I do go wild when I'm home 100%. You guys would probably never see that on stream. But no, when I'm home, I do go wild because I'm happy. Like, you're more happy at home. You're not on guard. You don't have to be like knowledgeable about like your behavior, and not saying knowledgeable about your behavior, but you don't have to like conform to a certain standard of how people expect you to act. So yeah, when I'm home around my mom, 100% I'll go wild. So yeah. Hey Tyler. Tyler said, "Shout out to the gangsters." It's funny. Hey Murphy, would you rather fight a horse-sized duck or 100? Would you rather fight a horse-sized duck? Okay, so a duck that's really big, or 100 duck-sized horses? Huh? I know what it means, but like the visualization isn't coming to my head for some reason. I don't know. I have to ask me that question later. I have to deliberate on that. Welcome back, Silas. You're back because I'm funny. Okay, glad you could tune back in and very nice. Oh, thank you. Oh, next time my nail color should be military designs. All right, cool. Do you think I'm a boy or a girl, Silas Act? I don't know. I can't, but Silas, you haven't really typed anything to give me indicators on what your gender may be. So for some people in the chat, I can guess their gender. I think I'll be like fairly confident that I'm right. But like for other people like you, Silas, you really didn't give me any indicators on like what your gender would be. But you just told me, okay, so if you guess a boy, you're correct. Okay, cool. King of the Weather said every Safeway store in Portland, Oregon after 10 p.m. is crazy, so don't go there, is what you're saying, King of the Weather. Hey, Aesthetic Mushroom. Glad you could tune back in. I do remember you. You're so pretty. Thank you so much for your kind words. Cats and Pokemon said I need to try that. And I have peelies. Yes, you will, Cats and Pokemon. So you like the peel-in aspect of it. I do like. I didn't know how much I like face masks that peels off until I actually tried this. But definitely do try it. It's good for pimples. And just use it like in caution. Make sure you're paying attention to your skin after you use it because everyone's skin is different. So I've been using it on my skin. I don't think it's irritated my skin. So just be careful too when you use it. Hey, Rue, how are you doing? I haven't seen you in a while on the stream. Thank you so much for not unsubscribing. I love seeing like OG names return. I do know, Rue, you were here before I hit 1,000. So shout out to Rue, guys. I think you subscribed last summer when I was in South America, and I do remember that distinctively. So thank you so much for that support. Really appreciate it. Rue said castor oil is good as well. Promotes collagen production in the skin. Wow. Did not know that. I'll have to look into that. Like a castor oil face mask or something like that. Good morning, Richard. How are you doing? I am. Glob said, hi, you're so pretty. Love you. Thank you so much. You're so pretty as well. King of the Weather said Portland, Oregon has to be dangerous place in all of Oregon. Wow. Did not know that. Okay, Rue said, yeah, I heard a lecture by Barbara O'Neill, okay? She says never take, okay? Because brain, eyes, and stomach. Brain, eyes, and stomach bleeds. Okay, I have to remember that, not to take that. That's scary, that's scary. Oh, you're so pretty as well, Gabby. Thank you so much for your kind words. Hey, Bezzy, how are you doing? Welcome the Fat Muppet. Yo, bro, why are you the official? What? What are you talking about? That is not me. Faith, didn't you say you're a male one time? I could be right, but I think you subscribed. Didn't you subscribe when I was doing a manicure video, Faith? I think you told me you're a male. If I got it incorrect, I do apologize, but I'm just going to guess based on my memory that you're a male. Thank you so much, Gabby. Glad you like my rings. I like my rings as well. Kyle Pack said, good night all the way from South Pacific Island. All right, good night. Have a good night's rest. Thank you so much for tuning into the video. Hopefully you like the video. Subscribe. I do hope to see you in the next live stream in the comment section of my Full Nutrition YouTube video. Thank you so much. You're pretty as well. King of the Weather said, my cat, point of view, your cat is sleeping still. Shout out to Rose. How are you doing today? Hey, Noah. Hey, welcome, Adam. Welcome. Tyler said, what do the OG people get when you get rich? Huh? You will get better quality videos because I'm gonna have enough money to buy a vlogging camera. You will get Uniquely Mia. You'll get Uniquely Mia's point of view when I film these amazing videos. We're gaining cross-cultural experience, traveling to different places. Our YouTube live stream setup will be completely different, better quality all around. It's going to be much better, top tier, higher end production. Like, I feel like my production's not bad now, but like, it can always be better. It can always be better. Hey JK, how are you doing? Hey kid of 7 years old, how are you doing? And as my mom said one time, I think she said one time in the stream, she was like, if we were to win the lotto, we're flying into like some of the supporters' country and we'll have meet and greets throughout those countries, okay? So, yeah. Hey, Aidens, how are you doing? Do you know Westland? No, I don't. I said it wrong. I said that place totally wrong, but I don't know that. I don't know that place. Hey, welcome, Nut. How are you doing? I haven't seen you in a while. God bless you as well. I've been good. How are you doing? Oh, nice, King. What type of flowers did you get? Hey, I sing. I'm from the United States. Hey, Crawford. Silas said, if you go live on January the 12th, say happy birthday because it's my birthday and I'm always online. Say if people can say happy birthday to me. Okay, happy belated birthday, but I'm going to try and remember that for next year. So thank you for telling me. Rue said, and yeah, good to see you as well. Hey, Rose, how are you doing? How are you doing? Rue and everyone else on the stream. How's your day going? Would love to know. Welcome back if you are a returning supporter. Shout out to you guys. I really do appreciate your continued support. If you are a new viewer here, hi, I'm Uniquely Mia. I'm a dual degree graduate student studying public administration and criminal justice, and I go live showing you guys my life. I also post full nutritional YouTube videos ranging from travel videos, eat with me, technology videos, fashion videos, education videos, and so much more. So please consider liking the video, joining the Uniquely Mia channel, because you are welcome for your uniqueness and positivity. All opinion, people, and ideas, as long as we're communicating to each other in a kind and respectful way. Hey, kid of 7 years old. Silas said, please write that down on paper so you can remember. Okay, I'll write it down. So January 12th is Silas's birthday. All right, we got it. Hey, Youssef, how are you doing? The time is about 9 a.m. Thank you so much. I like my glasses. Faith said, yes, I'm biologically male. XY chromosome in me. Okay, cool. Hey, JK. JK said, girl, keep your hands away from your face because your hand doesn't make us see your beauty. Keep it away. Thank you so much for your kind words. Hey, Tyler, what zodiac sign are you? I'm a Capricorn. My mom's a Capricorn. I'm a Sagittarius. So we got the Centaur, best sign ever, but shout out to all the other signs, but I love Sagittarius because I'm Sagittarius. We got the Centaur, so amazing. Hey, King of the Weather said, imagine if I had severe weather during a stream. I would tell you, no, that would be crazy. Like you would be, if you had if you had severe weather happening while you were on stream, you would literally be like in the zone, in the ground, reporting live from your situation. Obviously, we want you to be safe first, but like you would definitely be live at the disaster reporting. Thank you so much for subscribing, kid of 7 years old. I do remember you. Thank you so much for your continued support. Really appreciate it. Rue said, haha, for the OG subscribers, we will get to see Mia in 4K. No, 100%. Like, it's going to be completely different. No, I know one day, like, I do want to upgrade my camera to, like, a vlogging camera, like, to get an official one, but we're going to have to save some money for that. I'm saving my money for it because those vlogging cameras are expensive. But, like, and it's not even a vlogging camera because, like, it's two different things. When I stream, I have my phone. So I'm happy with the quality because I got a new phone last summer. And this is a brand new phone. So the quality compared to my old phone for live streaming is so good. But, like, for 4K, that's, like, and 4K is, like, where I post traditional full-length YouTube videos. So, like, when I travel places, when I do education videos, technology videos, like, giveaway videos, things like that, that's going to be filmed in 4K. And, like, I watch other people's videos who have, like, the 4K camera, and their quality is so good. It's, like, a movie quality. So I'm saving my money for that. So one day I am going to get a vlogging camera. I'm saving my money. And you guys need to start watching the full nutritional YouTube videos as well. So that way I see traction on those videos. So people are watching. So shout out to all the people who watch the full nutritional YouTube videos in addition to the live streams. Hopefully you are enjoying it. But from like an OG subscriber / supporters perspective, as Rue said, you guys are definitely going to be able to see the difference in the quality if you don't unsubscribe. So please don't ever unsubscribe, guys. So it's definitely gonna be different. All right, what do you guys say? Cats and Pokemon said, I'd love a meet and greet. Yes, would be awesome. Tyler said US is lame. Okay, it's your opinion. Let's see. Hey, Lana, happy birthday. It's your birthday, Lana. Happy birthday, Lana. Rob said, you too smart for YouTube. You're so nice, Rob. Hey, King of the Weather said, it's okay to say that I king of agree. Kinda. Okay. You kind of agree. Okay. I think that would maybe be an arrow with the king. Okay. Noah said, if you had a meet and greet, would you come here to Lincoln, Nebraska? If I win the lotto, or not even if I win, I'm somebody, I would love to win the lotto, but like somebody, I know there's a lot of people who'd be like, I'm not going to do this till I win the lotto. Your chances of winning the lotto is very slim. So when I become wealthy one day, not even wealthy, but like when I become in a place where I have, I guess, a lot of money, you could say, perhaps I will do a meet and greet all over the world. But like if I win the lotto randomly one day, as my mom said, it's going to be more economical and more in reach to do a meet and greet all over the world easier. So if I do ever have a meet and greet, will my first ever meet and greet probably be in Lincoln, Nebraska? Maybe not, because I've never been to Lincoln, Nebraska. Maybe if I ever do a meet and greet, my first meet and greet will probably be in a state that I've been to before, like New York, something like that. But if I win the lotto one day, or when I become really wealthy one day, and I start doing meet and greets, 100%, I'll go to Lincoln, Nebraska. JK said, okay, I read that already. Hey, welcome, Zahar. How are you doing? Why are you calling yourself stupid, Zahar? Don't do that. That is not nice. On this channel, you are welcome for your positivity and your uniqueness. What somebody's going to call you stupid for, Zahar, on Uniquely Mia's channel, it's what makes you uniquely you. And if it's something that you want to work on, like you're not happy with it, this is a place where you're able to have chats, have discussions, embrace your uniqueness, and learn about techniques on how you can embrace your uniqueness and maybe make changes in your life so you're happier as a person too. Hey, Lana, you're beautiful as well. And everyone on Uniquely Mia's channel, guys, you are all kings and queens, and if you don't identify as a king or a queen, you're a superior at the highest standard of a they, them individual. Ultimately, you guys are all the best of the best on this channel, okay? Your birthday is... That's how where are you from? You're from like European, African country. You guys write your dates like that. Like you put your day when your birthday is first, and then the month, and then the year you were born, okay? So you were born, was that September? January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September. Yeah, September 19th you were born. Okay, cool. I'll try and remember that as well. You guys are giving me your birthdays. Okay, we got September 19th. This is kid of 7 years old birthday. Let's see, remember that. All right. Gotta be a Scorpio. Okay, cool. You're a Scorpio. You're a Capricorn, Lana. Okay, nice. Maybe that's why my mom likes you guys so much. Like, anytime, like, my mom likes you. But, like, anytime I'm on a stream with my mom, you guys love my mom. You don't even like her. Like, if I go home and I'm with my mom, I disappear into the background. It's no longer Uniquely Mia's channel. It's Queen Mother, aka Mom's channel. And now that you guys are telling me your zodiac signs, I'm like, okay. You guys have you have like the same exact zodiac sign as my mom. So maybe that's why she's like, you guys are starstruck by her. That's why. So Lana's a Capricorn, Rue's a Scorpio, Faith is a Sagittarius. Okay, cool. I guess that's why you love traveling and are very cute. Thank you so much for your kind words. Cats and Pokemon said, wow, Mia, you are the most unproblematic Sagittarius I've ever met. No, I've heard that. I don't think Sagittarius are unproblematic. I don't think Sagittarius are problematic. You know what I think what happens with Sagittarius is I'm very nice. I'm a very nice individual. And like on this channel, you guys will only ever see the niceness of me because you know what? This is a positive place and I have no reason to be mean to you guys. I would never do that. But I think when I get a little bit into Uniquely Mia's life, when you get into Uniquely Mia's life around your family members and things like that, the way you call me unproblematic, Cats and Pokemon, they'll call me problematic sometimes. And it's not to say that Sagittariuses are problematic. The thing about me as a Sagittarius, and I think other Sagittariuses, when we're nice to you, we're really nice, okay? We're extremely nice to you when we're really nice to you. If you're positive to us, we're extremely positive. If you're supporting us, we're really supportive of you. However, if you want to be mean to us, if you want to be mean, if you want to be disrespectful to us, if you want to say something totally unhinged, we're pointing that out. And what happens was, I think people, at least in my family, they don't like being called out, if that makes sense, with their flaws and their problems or their insecurities. And I tend to do that. Like if I'm around people and like we're having a great time, we're hanging out, we're having a great time. If they say one thing that's like what did you just say? I'm pointing that out, like I'm nitpicking and pointing it out, and people don't do that, I don't think. So I think that's why sometimes there's a stigma or like a connotation that Sagittariuses are problematic. I don't think we're problematic. I just think the minute you're rude to us or the minute you say something that's not appropriate, instead of brushing over the fact of that information, at least for me, I tend to point out that flaw or point out why that wasn't appropriate to be said. At least in my day, in my life with my family members. But like on my channel, I do try to be like I this is a safe space for everyone. And you know what? Sometimes things are gonna be said where I may not agree with it or you may not agree with it, and that's okay. And I do foster those comments and those disagreements to be heard. And like it's skills that we're honestly constantly growing and constantly acquiring. And when you're able to have those disagreements with people and approach it with an open mind, it's going to make you a better individual in society. So I do try to implement that and enforce that on my channel. So I'm so glad that you think I'm unproblematic, but you guys are so nice. But like definitely in my daily life, people sometimes it can define me. Like I'm always the last person to know something. I'm always like not included in stuff because they think I'm problematic sometimes, but it's okay. Then again, that's their opinions. It doesn't affect me. King of the Weather said, "Now we good." Okay, I got both weather radio and report live. Okay, cool. Alexander said, "I got 3 from China." You got 3 what from China? Cats Pokemon said, "Would you get the DJI vlogging camera?" I've heard about the DJI vlogging camera, but that is expensive. Let me see. And it's really tiny, right? Is that the one? I'm Googling it right now. Let me see. Vlog. Yeah, so I've heard about the DJI vlogging camera. That camera's $800. And I don't think I want that one. You know which one I want? I want like the Canon vlogging camera, because even though it's kind of big, like when you vlog yourself, you're able to see like yourself, like you're able to see you when you vlog, if that makes sense. It has like a screen where you're able to see yourself. And I know a lot of like other YouTubers who I follow who have like millions of subscribers, they use like a regular Canon or Samsung camera, and that camera is still expensive. It's around like $500, $600, but it's not close to $1,000. So yeah, so I'm saving my money for it. But like channel has to grow a little bit more before I definitely get that one. But I don't think I'll get the DJI one, just because I've heard mixed reviews about it. Some people say the DJI is good, Cats and Pokemon, and other people say DJI is bad. But like with the Canon one, I really haven't heard that much negative stuff about it. But no, that's a cool feature of DJI Cats and Pokemon. It tracks your face. But there's a tripod I want to buy. It's $50. I don't know if I actually invest in it. But there's a tripod that you could get, and it connects to your phone. And like that tracks your face too. Like if I were to put my camera down and to like film a regular video, like when I walk, the tripod's gonna like turn my camera for me, so it'll track my face. So I guess with that, if I get that tripod, I don't really need the DJI, if that makes sense. Rue said, yeah, like the famous streamers like Kai Cenat, they use really expensive. No, they really do. And like, that's like, I'm still learning. So like, in my head, I'm like, how do they stream with a camera? I guess and that's why they probably have those expensive cameras that connects to YouTube, because I know they have cameras that you could stream from, which is probably what I need since I stream a lot. But like you said, we need to save money for that. The channel needs to continue to grow and things like that, so that way, because it's an investment. When you buy those camera pieces, it's an investment, honestly. So shout out to all 2,000 of my supporters. I really, really do appreciate you guys. But like as the channel grows more and I save more money for those stuff, then I'm going to invest in like better quality cameras and stuff like that. But like I do have to do more research, because like Rue said, they said like famous streamers like Kai Cenat, they use really expensive cameras to stream. And I'm like, I didn't even know you could like really use a camera to stream, but like hence, it's really expensive. That's why they use it. Silas said, and please do not forget my birthday. I'll try not to. Okay, Lana said their birthday is January 12th. Okay, we have birthday twins in here, Silas and Lana. Okay, very nice. Hey, Muhammad, thank you so much for subscribing, Lana. You are welcome on the channel for your positivity and uniqueness. I'm in the United States. Oh man, okay. You are blocked. Not blocked. You're put in timeout. You said a racial slur that was implicitly applied. On this channel, all opinion, people, and ideas are welcome, as long as we communicate to each other in a kind and respectful way. However, racial slurs, whether that is implicitly stated or explicitly stated, are strictly prohibited on this channel. So please take that time to reflect while you are on timeout as to why your actions and your words were wrong and why we shouldn't say those words in the future, please. Cats and Pokemon said, if you do a meet and greet at NYC, I can visit because I live in Massachusetts. Okay, nice, very cool. Hey, Doctor, so I'll remember that, Cats and Pokemon. Hey, King of the Weather. King of the Weather said, I'm getting the New Mexico kit. It's black and gold and shirt. Wow, and shoes are $201 combined. Okay, nice. Sounds like you're getting a lot for that price point, King of the Weather. Sounds exciting. Hey, Doctor. Where are you from the United States? Hey, Ox, how are you doing? Please, guys, support me. You want me to subscribe to your channel? What's your YouTube username? Drop your YouTube username as it appears on YouTube in the chat, and then like my video, subscribe to my channel, and then I'll subscribe to you. Kimana said, who's your favorite singer? Mine is Melly Martinez. Love Melly Martinez. I'll give you artists that I listen to because I don't really have a favorite singer, but I like Lorde. She's releasing a song too. She's really cool. She'll sing like, and we'll never be royal, like those songs. I can't sing, sorry guys. I like Lana Del Rey. Melly Martinez is good. I like some Beyonce songs. You got Rihanna. Yeah, Aurora's good. So yeah, you might post a video tomorrow, King of Weather. Okay, so I'll be on the lookout for your video. Muhammad says Sagittarius is the best. Hey, Jason. Jason said hello from Wisconsin. I'm not in Paris, Texas, okay, right now. And this is Wisconsin for church service of God bless everyone. Awesome. Love to do community service for the church. Amazing. Hey, Oxen. My birthday is January 1st. Okay, I'll remember that. Onyx. It's not Oxen's birthday. Okay. We got a lot of January people. I am a student. Glad I look like one. I am a graduate student studying public administration, criminal justice. Wait, your birthday's not the 1st. You forgot your own birthday. Your birthday's the 8th, not the 1st. Okay. Good morning. King of the Weather said, if you can come to Oregon, we'll probably do a meet at my house. Okay, King of the Weather. Tyler said, how do I take out student loans and then keep the rest of the money for myself instead of tuition? I cannot provide you with advice related to that, but you do you and stay safe out there when you do that. Hello, welcome. You're beautiful as well. Hi, my name is Destiny. You have a beautiful name, and you are beautiful as well. Hello, Mimi, how are you doing? Why are you always live? Please answer me now, please. I'm not always on the stream, but I'm 9 times out of 10 on stream because I have a lot of supporters who enjoy streaming and see me on stream, and I love speaking to you guys. Anytime I'm on stream with you guys, I love seeing like the returning supporters. It's amazing to see like what are you guys doing in your life, what amazing stuff you're doing, and it's also I got to meet a lot of new people when I'm on stream and just expanding the reach of the Uniquely Mia channel and letting new people who could benefit from the positivity and the uniqueness of this channel and being in a safe space for them. That's amazing. Hey, Lana, Cats and Pokemon said that makes sense. So every friend group needs a Sagittarius to call out the mess. Exactly. You get it, Cats and Pokemon. I don't mind a whistleblower. I wouldn't say we're whistleblowers, but I guess we could be. But no, you get it, Cats and Pokemon. Exactly. Like imagine a world where everybody agreed with you and nobody called out your flaws. Like, really? Like, that's how you improve yourself as a person, guys. Faith said Sagittarius are the bluntest people ever. Hey, Faith Math. King of Weather said, I want a DJ mic. No, that would be really cool. My mom had a DJ mic one time. I don't know what happened to it. Hey, Vanessa. Hey, Faith Math. How are you doing? Okay, answer that. Silas said, I'll try not to forget your birthday. Silas said, promise. Hey, Christina. How are you doing? Glad you could tune in today. Vanessa said, sorry, I thought that you can't say a curse word in the chat. Just testing. Oh. Hi, Joseph. Joseph said, hi, you look like someone that I go to school with. Oh, okay. Cats and Pokemon said, oh, I had that Canon camera with the flipping screen. But was it good? But I gave it to my sister because she used it for her hair business. Oh, that's really nice of you. But what is the Canon camera good, Cats and Pokemon? Does she like it or did you like it? Hey, Mohammed. Hey, Tina. Welcome from Iran. How are you doing? Hey, Miss. How are you doing? Hey, Daniel. Hey, Mohammed. Hey, Vanessa. Okay, Mimi's birthday is September 19th. Mommy. No, yeah. What is your... Yeah. 9/19. All right. Hey, from Afghanistan, Mohammed. How are you doing? Okay, Vanessa's birthday, September 2nd. We got a lot of Septembers and Januaries. A lot of people are being born around those months. Okay, we got Joe K birthday, September 21st. I dare you to say Mike. Joseph said, are you a student? Are you a biomedical engineering student? No, I am not. I am a graduate student studying public administration and criminal justice. Hey, Lona. I live Frank Forrest songs. I've heard one of his songs before. Yeah, his songs are good. Danny's birthday is April 25th. Okay. Oh, your birthday's coming up, Daddy. Happy early birthday. Are you doing anything for your birthday? Hey, Paul. Hey, Lifestyle. Kalia said, hi, I won't chat a lot. I'm eating. Okay, thank you so much for letting me know. What are you eating, Kalia? Hey, Cole. Okay. Lana's birthday is 21st of May. You have a birthday coming up. That's awesome. You're born in the summer. Right in the summer, no school. I mean, depending on the state that you live in. If you're from the United States anyway. Outside the United States, you guys have like a different school system. I have the Mexican flag. King of Leather said, okay, very nice, very nice. Hey, Johnny. Okay. Am I from Pennsylvania? No, I'm not. Hey, Slay Queen. Hey, Sadie. How are you doing? Lona said, I love Frank Forrest. He is my favorite singer. He song good. He sings. Wait, Nelly. Sing. Wait, what did you write? He song good song, okay? He has a dance, and it's getting viral. Please shout out me. Love you, and your voice is fresh. All right, thank you so much. Thank you so much for your kind words. Hey, people, imagine a world where people didn't need a safe space. I think people's always going to need a safe space because sometimes a safe space is just like a place for you to like recharge your social battery. So I mean, like, obviously would imagine a world. Yeah, so I would, in my opinion, I would change that up to say, imagine a world where people didn't need a safe space from all the negative things that people can say and do in the real world. That would be an amazing change in society. But I think people's always going to need a safe space because sometimes a safe space is just like recharging, being alone, like recharging your social battery. Like sometimes guys, you think like sometimes it's just like when I'm home, like I talk so much when I'm home, like with a lot of different people. Sometimes it's like you just need a place to, like, be by yourself. Like RE training, like throughout the years I've gone through numerous RE trainings, and like RE training is like from 7 a.m. to like 9 p.m. and after a certain time it's just like, why are you still here? Like, why is people still talking to me? It's like you need your own safe space to recharge your social battery after being around so many people for a numerous amount of hours. So yeah, but I do feel like the world would be great if people didn't need a safe space to recharge from like all the negative things that people can say and do to them in the real world. So this safe space is Uniquely Mia's channel. At least we're trying to turn it into that, where this channel you can come and we can have like discussions. You can tell me what's happening in your life. I can tell you what's happening in mine. You guys can watch some awesome travel videos, education videos, fashion videos, and a lot more on my channel. Hey Tina, how are you doing? Tina said, do you like acrylic? Not because I have a business. Wow, they're only $5 each. That's a good price. But I like acrylics, but I don't use acrylic because these are my natural nails. Hey Sadie, I have to plug in my phone really quickly, guys. 1 second. Hey guys. Okay. What are you guys saying in the chat? Ow, that hurt. Alright. RFN said, hey girl, you have such a cute vibe and your glasses are bomb. I need those. Remember you matter and that Jesus loves you. Stay blessed. Thank you so much for your kind words. And thank you so much. And yeah, stay blessed, stay safe. Hey Rena, how are you doing? Hey Sadie, your birthday's September 21st. Okay, May 21st. I think I wrote those down already. Okay. Cats and Pokemon said it's amazing quality. Okay, and I dropped a few times. Wow, that was totally fine. Okay, so nice. So it sounds like the Canon one is good. Your birthday is December 14th, Faith. Okay, awesome. Okay, I got your birthday joker ready. Bonjour. Oh my gosh. You are put in timeout. I'm side. Take some time to deliberate on why your behavior was wrong. All opinion, people, and ideas are welcome on the channel as long as we communicate to each other in a kind and respectful way. However, racial slurs are strictly prohibited on this channel. So yeah. Hey Komori. Can you say hi, Nevaeh? Hello. You're welcome, Vanessa. Cats and Pokemon said, I'm a Pisces, so an emotional fish. Hey, but no, in the zodiac signs, that's one fashion-forward fish. Like, your scales, and then doesn't the Pisces also have, like, a necklace in the zodiac books? At least the ones that I've seen. So, Cats and Pokemon, your zodiac sign is pretty fire, too. Hey, Tina, do I like Taylor Swift? I listen to her songs, yeah. Some of her songs are good. Vanessa said I have to say bye, so bye. All right, thank you so much for tuning in, Vanessa. Hopefully you liked the video and subscribe. I hope to see you in the next live stream. Have a great rest of your day. And definitely check out some of my fully traditional YouTube videos or YouTube shorts. Bark said, how are you saying that? I feel like you're beautiful and I would like to get to know you. Hey, Tina. Thank you so much for your kind words, Mark. Definitely like the video, subscribe to the channel, and check out some of my fully traditional YouTube videos and previous YouTube lives. Do you support the LGTV HD+? What is that? I don't know what that is. I can't support something or not support if I don't know what it is. Hey, Mike. My friend Mo You guys are rhymers. Why don't you? Do you think we can play Roblox Twisted? Yes, Kane Weather. I did try to join the other day. I will join... I will join you in a Roblox game today at, let's do 12 p.m. my time, okay? 12 p.m. New York City time. I will join Roblox. And I'll play a game of Twisters. Twisted with you, King. Does that work for you? King Weather said, remember when the U.S. Pacific Command accidentally issued a missile warning to Hawaii. Wow, they posted the not drill button. And if anybody wants to join Twisted, the game of Twisted, King of Weather, myself, if you have a Roblox account, download Roblox, follow me on Roblox, Apple Unique Me. Yeah, to join, follow me on Roblox, guys. Hello, Mike. Thank you. Glad you love my nails. Big fan. Bet? Okay. Hey, Mike. Okay, so it's going to be 9 a.m. Oregon time. Wow. When it's 12 p.m. for me, it's 9 a.m. Oregon. Wow. So, yeah, 12 a.m. New York City time, 9 a.m. Oregon. I'll be on Roblox. Hey, Black Man Explorer TV. How are you doing? Mike said, when is Mike Hunt going to be on? Who's Mike Hunt? I don't know who that is. Hey, Nevaeh. Say hi, Nevaeh, please. Hi, how you doing? Hey, Glenn. I just joined. Can I add you on Roblox? Yes, you can. My Roblox name... I always get it wrong. Let me get my Roblox name for you so I can tell you the correct information. And I'll be on Roblox at 12 p.m. New York City time playing Twisted. So if you want to join the Twisted game, just like, I guess, join me in the game when I'm on. But let me find... What is my Roblox name? I'm trying to find my Roblox name for you guys. 1 second.
Oh, you know what happened?
That's my own voice. 1 second. 1 minute, guys. I gotta get my iPad. I think I have to get my iPod. I don't know why I didn't remember my Roblox name. I should have it memorized by now, guys. Where's my iPod? Really? This fell down? How's this? Wait a minute, guys. My chair just... Okay. Alright, guys. So, I'm gonna drop my Roblox name in the chat for you. Welcome to the live stream. Uniquely Mia here. I am a dual degree graduate student studying public administration, criminal justice. You are welcome on the channel for your positivity and uniqueness, so please consider liking the video, subscribing to the channel. And I have travel videos, you and me technology videos, fashion videos, and a lot more. What happened? UN. Okay, so follow me on Roblox if you want. And I may join you on a game, or if you guys want to request a specific game, I'll tell you a time when I'll be on Roblox, and if I'm on, I'll join you for a game. But today I'll be on at 12 p.m. New York City time. Okay. King of the Weather said, but 38 minutes later, they say that was false alarm. Yeah, Anna, you could join as well. Follow me on Roblox. Do you play Danny World? No, but I could definitely join you in a game for it. Hey, Joelle, good morning. How are you doing this morning? Are you studying right now? No, I'm not. I'm talking to you guys right now. I'm trying to when I get to the bottom of the comments, I'm going to work on my personal statement. Wait, somebody just follow me. You guys are quick with that. Okay. All right, so just accepted you. I have... You have numbers in your username. It's 4699. All right. Hello, Nevaeh. Good morning. Thank you so much for subscribing. Hopefully you enjoy the content that you see from me. Oh, that's your YouTube channel? You want me to subscribe to you as well? Okay. Wait a minute. So I'll subscribe to you. Okay, I just subscribed to you. So thank you so much for the support. Hello, welcome, Constantino. How are you doing? Okay, so yeah, Glenn, I have you. I accepted your friend request, Glenn. Hey, Paula, how are you doing? Yeah, I'll be on Roblox at around like 12 p.m., Anna, so I'll just be, first I'll play a game of Twisted with King of the Weather, and then I can join you for your game. So be New York City time, 12 p.m., be like on the Roblox app if you want me to join you for a game. Show you my nails? Yes, these are my nails. What do you think about it? I did it yesterday. It's like a little coral reef vibes happening to it. Hello from Russia. Welcome from Russia. How are you doing? What's it like in Russia? Hey, princess, how are you doing? Oh, you're so beautiful. Thank you so much for kind words. You're welcome, Glenn. You're welcome. Thernians, you're welcome. Hey, Anna, welcome. Welcome, Shariah. How are you doing? OMG, they are so good. Hey, Mr. Annie, how are you doing? Wait, no, anime. I don't know why I'm seeing so. Welcome. How are you doing? Glad you guys could tune in this morning. So now we're gonna type for a little bit. So I'm gonna see my hands working. I'm still gonna respond to your comments, but let's work on the personal statement for a little bit. It's called Nevaeh Lynch, okay? King of the Weather said they were supposed to have a missile drill, but they pressed the not drill button, which millions of people sheltered. Where did that happen, King of the Weather? Hey, Matt. Good morning, Delta Bravo 86A. How are you doing? Welcome from England, Glenn. Wow. It's 2:46 p.m. for you. Yeah, you're like 5 hours ahead, right? Good morning. Oh, in Hawaii that happened. Okay. Well, if anyone's in Hawaii, hopefully they're safe. Glad you're doing good. I'm doing good as well. Thank you so much for asking. Are you doing anything interesting, out of the norm today that you don't typically do? Oh, that was 7 years ago it happened. Okay. Did I move already? No, I did not. They have different ones. Delta said, I'm type 1 diabetic, ate a lot of chocolate Easter, like blood sugar high levels. Stay safe. Try not to do that again. We don't want anything happening to you. So stay safe out there, guys. You couldn't resist, you saw them. No, I understand that. Like, if I see a chocolate cake with, like, vanilla ice cream, am I gonna resist? I'll probably eat half of the cake, but, like, I'm still gonna eat it, so, yeah. Alright. This has to be... Yeah, this is, like, too long. 500 words. Hey, Komori, how are you doing? Do you have any plans over Easter? No, I do not. Well, that's a lie. My plans are to clean up, maybe go to the gym, and meal prep for the week. That is about it. What about you? Do you have any plans? How many words is this? Well, that's too long. I need to make this 500 words. It's currently 1,222 words, guys. Oh, you gotta go, Glenn. All right, thank you so much for tuning into the stream. It was a pleasure having you on. Have a great rest of your day. I hope to see you in the next live stream or the comment section of my Fully Nutritional YouTube video. For everyone else remaining on the stream, shout out if you are a returning supporter. Thank you so much for your continued support. If you are a new viewer here, hi, I'm Uniquely Mia, also known as Mia. I am a dual degree graduate student studying public administration and criminal justice. And you are welcome on the channel for your positivity and uniqueness, all opinion, people, and ideas, as long as we communicate to each other in a kind and respectful way. On this channel, you can expect to see fashion videos, eat with V's, technology videos, travel videos, fashion videos, manicure videos, education videos, and so much more on this channel. If there's any type of video that you guys would like me to make for you and it's not on my channel, just let me know. And if I'm willing and able to make it, I'll be more than happy to make it for you. Okay, what are you guys saying? Hey, Luke. Luke said, guys, remember, God sent his one and only son to die for you, and he rose 3 days later, and that's what Easter is all about. Okay, cool. Delta said, probably housework, a bit of skateboarding. Okay, very cool. So you're being productive, and then you're going to have fun after. Glenn said, bye. Thanks for being kind. My pleasure, Glenn. Have a great rest of your day. Hey, Luke. Thank you so much for your kind words. You're beautiful as well, Luke. Thank you so much, 30ans. It's my pleasure for subscribing to your channel. Yeah, like, honestly, guys, subscription is free. Like, it doesn't hurt me to subscribe to you. And if I can help you grow your channel, even if it's just by me subscribing one additional person, I'm going to do it, because I remember when I literally was stuck at 50 subscribers for like more than a year, and you know what, the same way I was very enthusiastic and happy to make videos for you guys now, I was the same ethic with making the videos for only my 50 original supporters when I wasn't growing on my channel. So I know it can be very difficult to grow on YouTube, so I'm gonna help any way I can. And if you want to grow your YouTube channel and you want some tips from me, go watch one of my Fully Nutritional YouTube videos. Just go to my YouTube homepage, click videos, and you're gonna have to scroll down a little, but I think it's like I just had like effective way to grow YouTube. You'll know the video when you see it, and in that video, when you watch it, it's no guarantee that what I use is gonna help for you. However, it's just tips that worked for me that I think if you implement it, it's not going to hurt to try and grow your channel that way. So definitely try to use some of those tips in those videos. I'm studying public administration and criminal justice as a graduate student. Anna said, my friend loves your channel. Oh, thank you so much. I'm so glad your friend loves my channel. Oh, thank you so much for your kind words. You're smart as well, 30ans. Hey, welcome, Bartus. How are you doing? Good morning, Anna and friends. Faith said, you've grown, Mia, and you're still growing. I believe in you. Right? Yes, thank you so much for your support. Yeah, it is awesome. Like, the channel, it has really grown a lot. Because last year around this time, like literally last year around this time, I probably only had 100 subscribers / supporters. And I was happy about it. Like, that was the most I ever had at that time, and it was insane to me to see 100. And now it's just like crazy to see like not even like thousands of people are subscribed. So it's really amazing. So shout out to all you guys, and thank you so much for your support, because it's really crazy. You're welcome, Anna and friends. You're gonna go. All right, thank you so much for tuning in, 30ans. Hopefully you enjoyed the live stream. It was a pleasure having you on. I hope to see you in the next live stream or the comic section of my Fully Nutritional YouTube video. Have a great rest of your day. Criminal justice is awesome, Delta said. Yeah, it is enjoyable. Sometimes you do learn. One thing I will say about criminal justice, which is interesting, it can be used to either prove your ideas that these stereotypes do exist, or disprove stereotypes that exist within the world. So I do doubt, it sounds like you are interested in criminal justice, Delta. So go watch some of my education videos. Go to my YouTube homepage, click education playlist, and go watch like my videos that I made about the criminal justice system. Shout out to Joan Blaze for purchasing a super chat. Thank you so much. Sending hearts to you. You purchased a $1.99 super chat. Thank you so much for going the extra mile. I really appreciate it. You are helping me get one step closer to paying off my student loan debt. All income that I make off of YouTube, it's going in its own separate account and I'm not spending it. And one day when I pay off my student loan debt, you guys will be paying a small percentage. So shout out to you again, and thank you so much for purchasing a super chat, sending hearts to you. I really do appreciate the support. Thank you so much. Good morning, Eric. How are you doing? Thank you so much again, John Blaze. Eric said, lovely rings, and I missed your live manicure yesterday. Oh, you did? Oh, yeah, you did. I just realized that. But you know what, Eric? It's pre-recorded, like it's recorded, so you can go back and watch the stream if you want. Hey, Lana. Welcome back. How are you doing? Hey, Anna and friends. How's everyone doing this morning? Do you have any plans for today or this weekend? Oh, you purchased another one, John Blaze. Thank you so much again. Shout out to John Blaze. They purchased 2 super chats. They got us up to $3.98. Sending hearts to you. Thank you again. You are definitely helping me get closer to one day paying off my student loan debt. I really do appreciate it. Sending you hearts. Thank you so much. Are you studying? Oh, now you're asking if I'm studying now. No, I'm not studying now. What I'm doing now is working on my personal statement. Well, I'm talking to you now, obviously. I'm supposed to be working on my personal statement, though. Eric said, you're so generous with your elegant fingers. Thank you, Eric. Oh, you want me to call you Jay? Okay. All right, so I'll remember. I'll call you Jay then. All right, W unique. Okay, nice. Anna said, you're staying in the house and playing with my friends. Oh, you know what? That's fun. That's pretty cool. Yeah, very cool. Do you have like a specific game? Like, do you play your friends? Is it like gaming, video games, doll game? I remember my mom, she bought me when I was younger, she got me like a dollhouse, a Barbie dollhouse. I love that dollhouse so much. It was so pretty. Very nice. I just play with it by myself, but like it was fun. I liked my dollhouse. I'm getting random text messages from people. I'm like, how you got my number? I feel like my mom, I feel like my mom puts my numbers down like on random stuff for some reason. And now, like, for the past 3 days, I've been getting texts from, like, random people. Hey, Dwayne. How are you doing today? Glad you could tune in. What's up with you? I'm doing good. Eric said your ring collection complements your endlessly long feminine fingers. Thank you, Eric. Hey, Anna. Anna said, yeah, and I video call my friends. Okay, that's really cool. It's like they're right there next to you. Delta said, are you going to be in court submitting evidence against criminals when qualified? I do not want to be a criminal attorney, criminal defense attorney, or anything like that. So that will not be me. I can't do it because, one, I'm a person, I believe if you commit a crime, you deserve to be incarcerated, you deserve to be punished, depending on the crime you commit. And the reason as to why you committed a crime. Obviously, there are certain crimes like murder, sexual assault, things like that. That's never justified. So, automatic sentence, in my opinion. But obviously, there are other crimes like, why did somebody physically attack someone? Was it in the defense of someone else? There can be like some leeway, maybe. There can be, depending on the situation. But like, criminal defense attorney, I can't be a criminal defense attorney because I can't do it. I can't defend like somebody who committed a crime. And like in my head, it's like, what if I'm a criminal defense attorney for somebody who committed a crime? And like, what if I lose their case and they're incarcerated and they get upset at me and like they have connections and they send somebody after me because I failed and I lost the case. So I can't do that. But yeah, so if I become an attorney, it can't be a criminal defense. Like the ultimate goal is to become a judge. If I do become an attorney, I can't even be a criminal judge because I will be the individual sentencing those people. So that's even worse than defending in my head. So I can't do that. You're charging your phone. King of the weather. Okay, nice. What percent is your phone at? I'm charging my phone too. I have 22%. Anna said, I love your channel. Your channel's my favorite. Oh, thank you so much. Sending hearts. I really, really appreciate it. I'm so glad that you really, really enjoy my channel to the point it's your favorite. Dwayne said, I'm okay and happy to see you. Me, I'm happy to see you as well, Dwayne. I'm glad you're doing okay today. Hey, Lana, welcome back. You're laughing, Dwayne. Hey, Lana. Delta said, our justice system in Australia is way too lenient to criminals. Oh, really? Justice system in America is very strict on criminals. It is strict to the point where some criminals who just committed minor drug crimes, if it's their third crime, they can be sentenced to 25 years to life in prison, which is ridiculous. Like, I do not agree with that. Like, reforms need to be made. There's something known as the First Step Act. I'll make a video about it. It was passed in 2018. By the current president. So it was passed by this current president in 2018. And the act at its core was a good act. I mean, it is a good act at its core. So 2018 passed by President Trump. And the purpose of the act essentially is to retroactively reduce the prison sentence of people who have been incarcerated for drug crimes who were a victim of the Three Strikes Law. So when you look at it from that perspective, it is a good act. The purpose of the act is also to introduce more rehabilitative services in the arena of federal prisons. But the problem with the act, even though at its core the act is like it has some really good values and really good purposes, it is problematic because there's a lot of judicial discretion, meaning there's a lot of like some people who are incarcerated, their sentences aren't being relooked at and they're not receiving more lenient sentences because judges are like, I don't have to do this. I don't want to do it. There's a lot of judicial discretion. Once again, sometimes some services that are being implemented in federal facilities aren't beneficial because it's not backed by evidence-based practices, things like that. I'll make a whole video on it about it. I just wrote a paper about it, so I'll get my grade for the paper, and then I'll make a video about it for you guys. But at its core, the act that was passed and signed into office in 2018 by the president, it has, like, when you're looking at it from, like, a purely objective standpoint to make changes within the criminal justice system, it's good. However, it's not being applied fairly and the money isn't being spent good at all. So yeah, I can make a video about it. I'll make a video when my thoughts are more, when I can look at my paper and pull out key ideas. But there are some reforms that I'm essentially saying there are reforms that are being passed in the criminal justice system. That's good, but like, in America, we have a tendency to focus on the punishment aspect of people more so than the rehabilitation aspect of offenders and incarceration, which isn't good. So, Delta said Australia has a tendency of being too lenient on their offenders. America has a tendency on being too harsh on their offenders, in my opinion. Let's see. Mia look like she's from Delaware. What do you mean? How do I look like I'm from Delaware? Hey, welcome. I see you working on a plane. What? Hey, Eric. Thanks for informing me about your recording of your manicure process. I will go back and watch later. Okay, yeah. And feel free to leave a comment, Eric, while you're watching if you want. I'll respond. What do you mean the 12% by that, Junior? Delta said we need tougher laws like the U.S. I don't know. I've never been to Australia. I've never done research into criminal justice system in Australia. However, I will say, like I said, when you're looking at the arena of criminal justice, tougher laws are beneficial, but tougher laws for minor crimes aren't beneficial. Like the 3 strikes and you're outlaw, that's essentially a law saying, okay, if this person has been charged with a felony 2 times prior and they come to a court for a 3rd time and it's for like a minor drug offense crime, even though it's a minor drug offense where traditional they'll receive maybe like 5 years in prison, because that's their 3rd felony, they're going to receive 25 years to life in prison. What? That makes no sense in my opinion. Can you believe this? let's say marijuana, right? Back in the day, 1980s, 1990s, marijuana was like, if you had marijuana, it was illegal. You were incarcerated. That was like categorized as a felony, right? Can you believe there are some people incarcerated today in the American criminal justice system in federal prisons because they fell victim to the 3 strikes law, and because the third time they were caught, they had marijuana? When marijuana is legal now in states? Like, can you imagine that? That makes no sense in my opinion. Those people shouldn't be incarcerated anymore for a crime, for a crime they committed where the crime is now legal, if that makes sense, because you can have marijuana now. So, like, harsher punishments are good, but it really depends on, like, the type of crime that it is, that the type of crime, if that makes sense. Because, so yeah, I mean, it depends. Like, if you go watch some of my criminal justice videos, I say this in my previous criminal justice system. It's not like I'm just throwing this out of air. I've made videos on my YouTube channel for you guys to watch related to that. So, and I'm going to make more in the future. So, harsher punishments are good. I'm not sympathizing with offenders in any way. Like I said, I think if you committed a crime, you deserve to be incarcerated depending on the crime and why you committed it. But I do believe that rehabilitative services, the rehabilitation of offenders, should be more widespread throughout the criminal justice system, since that is supposed to be a goal of America, but we're most so focused on the punishment aspect of it. But there are policies that are being passed, like the First Step Act. I never knew the First Step Act even existed. It wasn't until I had to write a paper for criminal justice and my professor, like, I did some research and I found the First Step Act, and that's a good act, but like, it needs reform to be passed a little better. Your voice is telling me to please buckle up your seatbelt and have a wonderful flight. Very cool. What are you guys saying? Yes, Vodic, welcome, welcome. Long time no see, you're transgender. Okay, you are still welcome on the channel. Thank you so much for telling me. One and a Hall said mushrooms and marijuana seem harmless enough. A friend said it's not that as, I don't know. I never used those substances. Never used it. But like, if they since it's legal in New York, it's like legal in California for people to smoke for like recreational usages. So if they can make it legal for the general public, then I'm assuming those stuff aren't, as long as you use it in moderation, it's probably not terrible for you. But I've never used them, so I don't know. But there are people incarcerated because they fell victim to the 3 strikes law for possessing marijuana, which doesn't make any sense. So, I mean, it made sense at the time, but that was just a tough on crime approach that the criminal justice took in like criminal justice system took in the 1980s, 1990s, because crime was widespread, particularly drug crime. It was rampant in society. So it was a tough on crime perspective that was taken by the criminal justice system to make people feel safer. So during the time of the law, when it was created, it made sense. People wanted to feel safer. However, ultimately, it did disproportionately affect minority individuals. And when I say something disproportionately affect minority individuals, this is what I mean. When you look at America, guys, America is a white country. Majority of people in America, I mean, obviously times are changing, but like at its core, America is a white country with a lot of more white individuals than are African American or other minority individuals. So when I say the criminal justice system disproportionately represents minority individuals who are incarcerated, I mean to say, if America is a white country, it would make sense if most people incarcerated were white, but that's not the case. Most people incarcerated are minority groups, African American, Hispanic individuals. So then that could lead somebody to say, well, are these the groups that commit crimes more often? Perhaps that's why they're disproportionately represented. However, 9 times out of 10, when you read academic journal articles, depending on the crime, sometimes a white individual, they could get off with a warning, especially for a drug crime. Like, they may not get incarcerated. They'll be sentenced like a rehabilitation facility. Whereas a minority individual, they'll be sentenced to prison. So that's what I mean when I say minorities are disproportionately represented in the criminal justice system. If it's a white country, why is a lot of minority people incarcerated? But go watch my criminal justice education videos, because I have a lot. I go more into depth about like everything I'm speaking about like now in this stream. So like that. Delta said in Australia, vapes, weed, and even toy guns are, wow, the same shape. That's wow. Color, size, wow. So it's considered a real firearm. Yeah, so that is dangerous. That's kind of scary. Welcome, the USS. Jogger be jogging, justice for Austin, Meth Call. Hey, Top Slayer. Hey, Broccoli. How are you doing today? Faith said marijuana isn't for everyone. That stuff made me procrastinate. Society said, Miss, please, if it wasn't for the glasses, you'd be really pretty. What are you saying? The girl from Polar Express. What are you saying? I'm from the United States. Am I not welcome here because I'm trans? I never said that. All opinion, people, and ideas are welcome on the channel. So, yes, you are welcome. This is a judgment-free zone, honestly. So, this channel, I make content everyone could enjoy. If you're somebody who's like, you know what? I live a very serious life. I don't want to come on YouTube and learn something. Don't watch my education videos. Go watch my travel videos. If you're like, I don't want to watch travel videos, I want to learn something, just watch my education videos. If you're like, I want neither, go watch my food videos. If you're like, I don't want that, go watch my fashion videos. Go watch my technology videos. I have a lot of content on my channel, guys. So, yes, I think everyone can benefit from watching my channel and enjoy the content that I have here. Hey, society, how are you doing? Predictions for 2040, majority mixed race. What? Hey, SGM. In Europe, it's the same. Okay. I've heard that. But that's not from what I've heard that Europe is like similar to America's criminal justice system. Hey, Dwayne. Dwayne said, I don't want you to become a lawyer because I don't want anyone messing with you because I will transform for you. I have your back. Thank you for having my back. That's so kind of you. I'm just not gonna become a criminal defense lawyer or criminal. Even though I do like the speaking about criminal justice and criminal justice reforms. If I ever enter the world of criminal justice, it's gonna be more so maybe as like, I don't know, criminal justice professor, or maybe like as an individual who makes or recommends or writes policy briefs to make criminal justice reforms, because I do have a lot of ideas based on just research what I think could potentially or should be implemented, at least tried, because there's no harm in trying something new. No harm in trying something new. So I have a lot of ideas, and just from my papers, if you read some of my papers I've written for classes, it's there, like on what should be implemented and what should be done to help people who are incarcerated and to help people when they're on parole, when they're released in society. And particularly, we have to start early to help juvenile delinquency. 9 times out of 10, most people who are incarcerated as adults, they have a history of juvenile delinquency. So it's not to say some people wake up, they never had a criminal record, and they wake up and they decide today's the day I'm gonna commit a crime. They do that sometimes. But 9 times out of 10, if you look at people who are incarcerated as adults, they have a record of juvenile delinquency. That means they were often in contact with police officers as juveniles. Perhaps they went to a juvenile incarceration facility, things like that. So it's not to say people who committed crimes, they woke up one morning and decided to do that for the first time ever. Some people are like that, but 9 times out of 10, if you provide rehabilitative services and resources to juveniles early in life, they're not going to become adult offenders. It doesn't happen overnight, honestly. Let's see. There could be harm in trying something new. I do agree with that, Me Films. However, for more than 50 years, the criminal justice system in America has used the same exact approach. And that same exact approach, all it has been doing is incarcerating people. They're being released back in society. 9 times out of 10, they're going to recidivate. They're going to commit crime again. That's what recidivate means. They're going to commit crime again, and they're going to be incarcerated again. So when I say, yes, there's harm in trying something new, however, if we've been doing something in the same way for 50 years, and even though it's working to an extent, but it's really not working to the full outcome, try something new. What's trying something new? And it's not to say trying something new where we're not going to arrest people. We're still going to arrest people for their crimes and incarcerate them if they deserve it. However, we are going to implement more rehabilitative services within federal prisons. We are going to implement more support with job assistance, things like that, when these individuals are released on parole, things like that. That's what I'm saying. Adam said corrupt contract lawyers are a godsend, as some who embezzle money through my company. Don't admit to crimes on my stream, guys. Please don't do that, because if the FBI ever come to me and they be like, I need to seize this live stream because a confession was made or a confession was implicitly made on this channel, best believe I'm seizing this live stream to that. So Uniquely Mia supports you guys. However, I do not support crimes. So never get too comfortable and think you guys should commit crimes on the channel, guys. Even though I feel like you're joking probably, but I always have to put that disclaimer in there because you never know what can happen in the world. Faith said marijuana criminalized some people mind. Let's be honest. One of my classmates wrote a paper about that. I think her results found doesn't have, but I have to read her paper. I would have to do more research though. Hey, welcome me. Films, how are you doing? Dwayne said, I'm smoking right now and weed is legal in Jamaica, but we only can have 1 ounce in our possession. Okay. And it's legal to plant. Wow, really? 12 trees of marijuana in your backyard in Jamaica. Wow. Did not know that. Wow. Hey, King of the Weather. Mr. No Limit said, I'm the FBI. Hey, the FBI, how are you doing today? What about war crimes? I was just speaking in terms of the United States criminal justice system. Crimes that are like, I was mostly speaking about drug crimes, honestly. Yeah, when we're looking at war crimes, murder, sexual assault, heinous crimes like that, there's no explanation for that. There's no justification for murder. There's no justification for sexual assault. There's no justification. I mean, war crimes are only wrong, though, in, like, I guess the eyes of the victim. It depends, too. Sometimes, I don't know. So, yeah, there's no justification for those stuff. So, you deserve your punishment for those things, in my opinion. Hey, Carl, how are you doing? Devil said, are you a werewolf? No, I am not. No, I am not. One and Hall said, double, I'm moving. You're moving? Dwayne said, our government did want me to become a lawyer, but I refused because I don't want to send anyone to prison. Okay, understandable. You could be like a defense lawyer, try to get them out. Yes, King of the Weather, you have been silent. I've seen you. Hey, Tootie, how are you doing? Legal in America, but it's making people more slow in the head. Huh? Then they already... Oh, you're saying marijuana is legal in America. Oh, but it's making people slow. Oh, okay. Hey, Mr. Bombastic. Study hard. Hey, Faith. LOL. If weed was legal here in Nigeria, crime rates would spike up 1,000%. That's funny. Hey, Tank. Hey, Tootie said, if you're kidnapped... Oh, my God. I never said that, Tootie. There's, like, it depends on the situation and the justification, okay? So, you guys are twisting my words. Like I said, when I look at drug crimes, I was mostly speaking about drug crimes. When you're looking at drug crimes, guys, I don't think somebody should be incarcerated 25 years to life for a drug crime. If somebody commits sexual assault, murder, heinous crimes like that, without proper justification, if somebody did those crimes with the intent to hurt somebody and because they were deriving pleasure from it for some reason, they deserve their punishment. If somebody is hurting somebody to get away from a dangerous situation, hurt that person to get away from a dangerous situation. You think if you're in a dangerous situation and somebody jumps on you and attacks you, what are you going to say? Please don't do this. Please don't do this. That's what you're going to say. It's like I told you before. If there's a lot, like if I'm outside with my mom, somebody jumped my mom, you think I'm gonna stand right next to my mom when my mom's getting jumped and beat up and be like, please don't hurt my mom. Please don't hurt my mom. You think I would do that? Even though in that situation it would be a crime, assault, best believe I'm jumping in. I may not know how to fight, but I'm going to try my best to get that person off my mom and hurt that person, because why are you hurting my mom? That would be in the defense of someone else. And I would hope in that situation, the criminal justice system would see that it wasn't I didn't wake up one morning and fight that person because it gave me pleasure. I would hope the criminal justice system would know that I engage in that activity to protect somebody, to protect myself in that situation. So guys, do not twist my words, please, and try to make it to see like that I am saying stuff or saying something to say like, hey, assault, murder, things like that. It's not, if somebody has no choice but to do that to get out of a dangerous situation, that's not justified. That's not what I'm saying. Obviously, in an ideal world, criminal justice system would look at why this person committed a crime and take the circumstances as to why they committed that crime into consideration. So that's what I'm saying. And please go and watch my criminal justice videos, my education videos, things like that. All right, what are you guys saying? Eric said, I am attracted by your confidence in your long, pretty fingers. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for this smiley face. King is the weather. What are you saying? Anna said, I'm here, but I've been playing. What game have you been playing? What's your opinion about gun laws? I mean, I 100% exercise my Second Amendment right. That's the right? Let me make sure I got it wrong. Yes, I 100% execute my Second Amendment right. Best believe I do that. But you know what? I do think a lot of security needs to be implemented. Like I do believe that people, like when I had to get my license, my gun license, I had to get my fingerprint taken. I think they did a background check on me, and that's it. My fingerprint taken and a background check. What I would have hoped, I hope they would have done a psychological evaluation on me when I was getting it. I definitely hope they probably would have looked into my medical history, things like that. I hope they would have interviewed me, asking me, why do you want this? Why do you want your firearm license? Why are you getting a firearm? I hope they would have done that a lot better, but they didn't do that. So I do think people should have the right to exercise their Second Amendment right. However, I do think that, like, in terms of purchasing that item, there needs to be a lot of security around it. Even though you have like the license to execute your Second Amendment right, I don't think like everyone should have, it should be gatekept. It shouldn't be easy to get it. And it was pretty easy to get it when I got it. I just paid a fee, submit the application. 3 months later, I had the license. So yeah. Welcome, Delta. Delta said, if someone is mentally ill and commits a serious crime, e.g. sexual assault or murder, how does that affect the person being sentenced? It depends. I have to do more research. I could do more research if you want, but right off the bat, based on like textbooks that I read and academic journal articles I've read, particularly this semester, if a person has a mental illness, a mental health condition, the court looks at the totality of circumstances regarding like the competency that person has. And when we're looking at totality of circumstances in the court related to somebody's competency, and if they're able to it's basically saying, does this person understand? And it's so low, it's very low. It's the court like asking this person and saying, okay, do you understand that if you are sentenced, this will be the result? That's what competency is. And the person could say, yes, I understand that me being sentenced to this crime or this can be the possible result of it. So it's very, very low when you're looking at people with mental illnesses. Sometimes, depending on the type of mental health condition, I don't know, multiple personalities, things like that, then perhaps it can be a little different. But it really depends. Sometimes, like, you're just looking at the totality of circumstances, depending, does this person have enough competency to understand that, like, if they're sentenced, this is the crime they receive. So that generally, when crimes like that occur with mental illnesses, the court takes it by a case-by-case basis, and they look at like the medical history. That's when they bring in like various psychologists and psychiatrists, the doctor of the offender, defendant, and things like that. Fun fact for you guys, if you know, insanity pleas only work, at least in the United States, insanity pleas only work like 1% of the time. Like, it's only used about 1 to 5% of the time. Insanity pleas are not as common as you think. And 9 times out of 10, insanity pleas, it's not like you're going in front of the court and saying, I plead insane. That's not how it works. It's like you go to the court and you say, okay, I want to plead that I'm insane. The court's going to subject you, or the court's going to put you in like a mental health facility for like 6 days. Not 6 days, to like 30 days, 30 to 60 days. And then after that, you're going to go back in front of the judge, and the judge is going to reevaluate you and see, are you competent now to go through the regular like case as a regular sentence defendant. And 9 times out of 10, when people plead insane, they're not getting a lesser sentence. When you engage in an insanity plea, if it works, you're not going to be sentenced to a traditional prison. You're going to be sentenced to maybe like a maximum security mental health hospital, but you are going to be incarcerated longer 9 times out of 10. It doesn't give a lesser sentence. So yeah, fun fact for you guys if you didn't know. Insanity pleas does not result in lesser sentences. How did this turn into criminal justice? I forgot. But hey, I like it. I like answering criminal justice questions. It's fun. Dwayne said, no, Mia, I just want to chill out when I know who I am. I am that I am. Wait, I am Mia, okay? The light of the world. And you know who is the light of the world is. And I don't know. Huh? Sorry, Dwayne, I understand the words you mean, but I think reading it kind of threw me off, so I'm not sure what you meant by that paragraph. Joelle said race has done a lot. Either justice. Can you clarify? What do you mean by that? Can you please clarify that sentence for me, Joelle? Hey, just a regular guy. How are you doing? Hey, Eric. One in Hall said, I thought it looked cool. Hey, Delta. Delta said, does pleading insane? Okay, I answered that question already. Eric said, your hands look like lethal weapons. Are your hands registered? No, my hand is not registered. Well, my fingerprint are registered, Eric. Kamori is playing King of Leather. Okay, nice. Is she playing like, does she have like, I don't know, like a teddy bear, your kitten, or what? Do kittens like play with balls, like dolls, or no? Not dolls, like dogs, or no? Like, you know when you doll a dog a ball, they'll chase it. Are kittens like that, King of the Weather? Dwayne said, Mia, get your crystal around your neck for protection, or you can get a ring with a crystal on it. I have one. I have 2. Like, this is a ring with a crystal, and then this is a ring with like a crystal, I think. So I'm safe, Dwayne. Thank you so much. I'm protected 100%. Hey, Georgia, how are you doing? Thank you so much for joining. Happy Easter, Lisa. Hey, Darius. Yes, thank you so much. I will concentrate on my studies and stay focused. We are almost done with the semester, but we're still pushing through. So thank you so much for the well wishes, Darius. Glad you could join, Lisa. Hey, Kai, how are you doing? You're so pretty as well. Thank you so much for your kind words. Hey, Kamori. Hey, Medium. Medium said, do you have a IQ or lack of understanding because just not smart? What made you come to that conclusion, Medium? Can you please clarify what made you come to that conclusion? Hey, Lisa. Eric said, would you like to do your nails in front of an incarcerated man? Huh? No, I wouldn't. No, not really. Hey, Faith. Faith said, I want to take you to Toronto for vacation, Mia. Oh, okay. Hey, Eric. Eric said, I suppose when you buy rings or gloves, the salesperson gets suspicious of what you plan on doing. What made you suppose that, Eric? Would love to know what made you suppose that, or think about that. King of the Weather said, gotta leave real quick. I'll be back. All right, King of the Weather. So hope that I see you. If I'm still on stream, if not, I'll be on Twisted or on Roblox at 12 p.m. New York City time. Thank you so much for tuning in today, King of the Weather. Hopefully you enjoyed the stream. Always a pleasure when you're on. Dwayne said, oh, you're... That was really fast, King of the Weather. Dwayne said, I don't want you to know, but I'm Christ, the Lamb of the world. Is that I don't understand. I didn't get that analogy. If it's from something, I didn't get that analogy. Hey, welcome, Pancake. Yo, Flash, Faith said. Your radio was off, King of the Weather. Is it on now? Medium, okay, I think Medium clarified. Okay, thanks for clarifying. Medium said we were talking about pleasing insanity. Do you mean pleading insanity? And other mental issues within laws, okay? I was wondering about a person with low intelligence that can't understand what is, oh, okay, so, okay, that makes sense, okay, thanks for clarifying. Okay, so Medium is asking, okay, so if somebody has low intelligence, can they understand what is going on? Once again, it depends case by case basis. Let me, one minute. Okay, I'm gonna make a video on this for you guys. 1 second. I'm gonna make a video on this for you though. Let me go through my notes to make sure I give you right information, okay? Okay, this is Miranda warnings, but Miranda warnings in court, it's kind of similar in a second. I'm gonna make a video on this for you guys, so it seems like you're interested in this topic. This is automobiles, plain view doctrine. I don't think it's in this notebook. Common authority, yeah. I have to go in my other notebook, guys. Okay. Yeah, this is criminal justice. This is the wrong book, guys. I don't know why I have two books that has the same title and it's the wrong book. That's funny. Okay, this is the right book. All right, so we're looking at low intelligence and does that play a role? I have an idea on what to say in my head, but I want to make sure I tell you the right stuff. So I'm going to see if I can find my notes really quickly, guys. Okay, wait. The Gates test may be relevant here. Oh, no, that's an informant. That's irrelevant. I know I read about this. Administrative searches. Felonies. Stop and frisk. No, it's searching. This before exam 1. All this was discussed prior to the midterm exam, and I already took the midterm, so I wrote a lot of notes after that, so it's behind. Affidavit, we don't need that. Okay, so these are the totality of circumstances I was speaking about earlier. Certiorari, appeal, litigants, venue. Okay, I'm gonna give you the answer. I know the answer. I'm gonna use the Miranda rights. Okay, so I'm gonna give you an example. So, okay, so when you're incarcerated or when you're arrested for the first time, Medium, like normally, at least in the United States, everything I'm telling you is gonna be based on the United States. So when you're arrested in the United States, officers have to read you your Miranda rights, right? And your Miranda rights are basically saying, okay, so it's ensuring that the defendant understands that, hey, you have the right to remain silent. Anything that you say can and will be used against you in a court of law, things like that. You have a right to attorney. If you don't have an attorney will be one will be provided to you. So when somebody is first arrested, and particularly when they're going through custodial interrogations, that means when they're being interrogated while they're in the custody of police officers, questioning, these Miranda rights are very important. Officers are required to read their Miranda rights for any confessions or evidence that are made to be admissible in court, right? So, but we have to be careful because, as you said, what if somebody has a very low intelligence? They're not going to understand their Miranda rights. So if they make a confession, 9 times out of 10, this confession, it could be deemed as involuntary because they didn't understand their Miranda rights, and therefore when the court is determining, hey, or pleading insanity, should this person be tried, not to say like should this person be found guilty, because 9 times out of 10, if the victim is there and the victim can testify against him, even if they have a mental illness or not, or if they have a low intelligence or not, they're going to be found guilty because obviously the victim who's there, and especially if you have evidence that this person committed a crime DNA-wise, stuff like that, there's evidence against them. So when we're looking at low intelligence, and particularly does this defendant understand the Miranda rights, if they make a confession, sometimes this confession can be excluded. However, they may still be sentenced to a mental health court. There has been some situations, medium, where somebody with low intelligence who have a severe mental illness, since they don't understand what's happening, sometimes, and if no evidence is present, they can be like released back in society and they may not be charged. So ultimately, yes, having a low intelligence, and if they can't understand what's going on, that definitely does play a role in that court proceeding and determining the outcome for that individual. So so it's very important because it's like if you're looking at a minor, 14 to 18 years, people who's 14 to 18 years old, 18 years old is probably iffy, but generally people younger than 14 years old, juveniles, they are very young, so sometimes they lack, I'm reading a quote, they lack the intellectual development to make a knowing, intelligent, and voluntarily waiver of their Miranda rights, meaning that this person cannot be questioned without their parents present. And generally relating it back to like somebody with a low intelligence, even if they're an adult, they may have a caretaker who takes care of them. So while they're being questioned, while they're in a court proceeding, their caretaker may be like their spokesperson, if that makes sense. So ultimately, to answer your question, medium, yes, low intelligence does play a role if they can't understand what's going on. However, if there's a lot of evidence, incriminated evidence against that individual, even if they have a low intelligence, they're still going to be sentenced. However, they may not be sentenced to a traditional prison like that. Hey, Eric. Eric said, you can't hurt a guy with no trace with gloves. Me said, 1 or 400 to do with the law. How many sheep would it have to be to gain a conviction for the accused person in court? What? I'm doing good, Pancake. How are you doing? I need you to clarify what you said. I don't understand that. Me films. One in Hall said, is it lawyers have to read a lot, or was that a lie? I like to skim to the important points. Oh, I mean, I don't know. I'm not a lawyer. I'm not in law school. But I've heard that attorneys do have to read a lot. I mean, depending on what type of case you are, what level you are as an attorney, just depends, I guess. I would assume, but I don't know because I'm not an attorney. 2 hours and 29 minutes left. You're counting now, King of the Leather. Lisa said, I don't want to say goodbye. Let's finish the song. I don't know the song. What's the song, Lisa? I don't know the lyrics. I think I heard that song before, but I don't know the lyrics. Dorian said, I'm telling you that my name is Yewa Mia. Or you can call me Jesus Christ of Nazareth if you want to. I'm not going to do that, but thank you so much for letting me know. Hey, Faith. Hey, Romeo. Welcome back. What are we talking about? Some of the supporters on stream, they asked me some criminal justice questions, so I was just answering those questions based on what I've learned. And always a disclaimer, guys. Anytime I tell you criminal justice information, first off, this is this is American criminal justice system, because that's what I'm studying, the American criminal justice system. Number two, laws are constantly being changed. So what I may tell, all I'm telling you is like prior cases that it has occurred and constitutional laws, constitutional rights, and how that relates to the Constitution. So yeah, and just note that when you're looking at courts and judges have something known as judicial discretion and judicial review. This essentially means that in one case, like Marbury versus Madison, that's a real case. Don't look in the case. I'm gonna give you a random example that's not related to Marbury versus Madison. But let's say in Marbury versus Madison, a judge ruled that like somebody with a low intelligence, they committed a crime, they were found not guilty, even though they had a lot of evidence against them. But since they have a low intelligence, they can't understand, so they're not going to be incarcerated. I made that up, guys, right? And then let's say, so that in that case, that judge set that judicial review or judicial standard. And let's say in another case, Tommy versus Smith. In Tommy versus Smith case, another judge ruled that a defendant with low intelligence, with a lot of evidence against them, will be incarcerated into a federal penitentiary or federal prison because they still committed a crime. Judges have the ability to do that in the Supreme Court because of something known as judicial review and judicial discretion. That's the power of judges. Like, you went to law school, you did this, you have the power. Is it fair all the time? No, it's not. There's a lot of biased judges. It's not fair all the time. But because of judicial review and judicial discretion, judges have the power to make those general interpretations of the law. And the Constitution is built like that, if you think about it, because the Constitution, the founders, the original I guess the founders of the United States, you could say, they wrote the Constitution to be broad. So in terms of saying, obviously, we have the Bill of Rights, we have a lot of different amendments and constitutions and acts that give people rights. You can't mess with that. That's there. I mean, you could mess with it, but 9 times out of 10, you can't mess with those stuff. But the founders, I guess, when you learn about the Constitution, I guess from a public administration perspective, they created the Constitution for their time period, and they created it with a type of broadness that allows judicial review and allows judicial discretion to exist for the future. Can you believe there's an amendment in the Constitution that says the American colonies doesn't have to, it doesn't say it specifically, but it's like a paraphrase that says, like, people in America do not have to give up their homes and house British soldiers. Why is that in the Constitution? Because it's in the Constitution because when the Constitution was originally created, guys, it was created as an act of defiance, you can say, against England, because America was under British control for a while. Well, not when the Constitution was created. That was the Declaration of Independence. But there's a lot of, but essentially what I'm trying to say is this: judicial review and judicial discretion. And when you look at different court cases, it has different, it's interpreted differently 9 times out of 10. Because they can do that under the Constitution. Obviously, you can't like blatantly discriminate against somebody in a court case. If you could prove that discrimination, your decision can be relooked at or like reversed. So there are boundaries, but 9 times out of 10, it is really hard to prove like certain stuff happened because of the power of these judges sometimes. So yeah, fun facts for you guys. Dwayne said, Mia, I know you can't believe in that God. Subscribe to your channel. I'm texting you on the live stream right now. Please don't. Okay, I won't. Hey, King of the Weather. How do you live stream? You just like open the YouTube app, click plus, and instead of uploading a video, you just click stream. Hey, Chief, how are you doing? Hey, Cynthia. Dwayne said you are going to meet God in person soon. Just stay focused, believe it or not. I don't want to meet God in person. My mom said everyone who met God in person, like all the prophets, they just went straight up to heaven. So they didn't even die. They just went straight up to heaven. So technically they're still alive in a way. I don't want to meet God in person. I'll meet God when I'm no longer here, guys. Good morning, Jesus. How are you doing? Hey, Arnell. I'm studying public administration, criminal justice. You're welcome. I'm glad my answer was helpful for you, Medium. And definitely do check out some of my criminal justice videos, because it sounds like And Delta as well, if you're still here. Sounds like there is an interest among criminal justice, which is great. Love making criminal justice videos for you guys. It's really entertaining for me sometimes. It just takes a lot to film. That's the only thing. My next criminal justice video will be about the Ferguson effect. Do you know that your beliefs of police officers can change how they perform their job and willingness to perform their job? If you didn't know that, stay tuned for my video about the Ferguson effect. I will be filming it soon. Hey, Mysterious Gaming. Hey, Shelton. Okay. No, I'm not in law school. Hey, Dwayne. Okay. Hey, Lisa. Welcome, Fried. How are you doing? Hey, Car Care. Hey, King of Leather. Oh, hey, Kamori. Hey, Loving. Fade said emotional intelligence should be taught in schools. That's the real intelligent. Most criminals lie. I do believe teaching emotional intelligence is important. However, I think teachers, at least in America, it's my opinion that teachers in America, 9 times out of 10, they're underpaid, overworked. So they already have the responsibility of teaching children how to learn, how to count, how to read. I think it's a parent's job to teach your child emotional intelligence, because emotional intelligence, it doesn't just relate to the ability to regulate your emotions. I think it relates to the ability to understand that somebody's gonna say no to you and you can't throw a fit. I think it's the ability to understand that people are gonna have different opinions to you and you can't throw a fit about it. So I think that's what emotional intelligence is, and it starts in the household. You can teach a baby emotional intelligence. I've seen on TikTok where some babies, they're like, it's really interesting when you watch those videos. So I don't think that should be the job of teachers, because at least teacher salary, I'm not a teacher anyway, but I do think teachers are underpaid, at least in America. And so unless they're going to raise the wages of teachers, I don't think we should be adding on to their load and what teachers should teach people in school. But 9 times out of 10, when we do look at I'm going to make a video on this, but this is the last thing I'll say, a sneak peek into some of the videos that's going to be coming soon. Last thing I will say, when we look at juvenile delinquency, 9 times out of 10, the reason why juveniles commit crimes is because, one, they're either in very low income neighborhoods. So sometimes, for some reason, juveniles will want to commit these crimes to help their families out with money. 2, they have negative peer pressure. If you have this is why I always tell you guys to be uniquely you. And this is why this channel is great, because I think it could help you build up your self-confidence a lot. And if you have that self-confidence not to conform to people's belief and just be uniquely you, you're not going to fall victim to peer pressure. Because peer pressure, sometimes your peers can like really pressure you to say, hey, steal a candy bar, that'll be cool. And even though initially you say no, if multiple of your peers tell you, steal this candy bar, you're going to steal that candy bar one day. And if you get caught, that's your first strike, essentially. And then you're probably gonna continue on with more crimes. In addition to that, obviously negative social controls all relates to peers. Being around negative individuals in your household can cause you to commit crimes, especially if like you came from a family that a lot of people committed crimes. But emotional intelligence is also important. So it starts in the household, guys, and then it just branches out from there. Kamori's like your little parrot, very cool. Hey, Cara. So I'm going to get to the bottom of the comments, and then I'm going to log off. I'm going to work on this personal statement independently off stream, because I don't think I'll get much done if I stay on live with you guys and try to work on my personal statement. Dwayne said, hi, Mia. Gotta go. Now take care. Oh, thank you so much for tuning in, Dwayne. Really enjoyed your discussion and your questions. It was great seeing you. Hopefully I see you in the next stream or the comment section of my Fully Nutritional YouTube video or YouTube Shorts. Welcome. If you are now on the stream, please consider liking the video, subscribing. I'm Uniquely Mia, also known as Mia, a dual degree graduate student studying public administration and criminal justice, and you are welcome on the channel for your positivity and uniqueness. Excuse me. All opinion, people, and ideas, as long as we communicate to each other in a kind and respectful way. Welcome, Sharky. How are you doing? So glad you're new here. I'm not ignoring you, I promise. I'm just behind in the comments. Can you say my name? Sabagahar. Welcome. You have a lot of great knowledge, Mia. Lots of love. Thank you so much, Dwayne. And definitely check out my education videos. Arnell, so would you like to become a lawyer? I'll definitely apply to law school. Hey, William. Wow. Okay. Hey, Tommy. Welcome from India. Hey, John. What is the correlation between socioeconomic status and juvenile? I don't know the exact correlation because I never looked into that, never did research on that, but it is a factor. Income is a factor. As I said, sometimes juveniles, they'll commit crimes because they want to help, especially if they come from a single parent household or an extreme low income household. And sometimes the prevalence of gangs still exist in modern society. Sometimes gangs may not be like what traditional gangs look like. It can be peer gangs, friend gangs, things like that. And that's more often to affect low-income individuals. The presence of a lot of police officers in communities are also a factor, like the broken windows theory, broken windows policing. I'll do a video on that too. There's the idea by some law enforcement departments that putting a lot of law enforcement officers into a specific community, more often it's low-income communities where they'll put a lot of law enforcement officers. They think that's a form of crime prevention and crime control. However, that's not successful because there's something known as a self-fulfilling prophecy. I strongly believe in a self-fulfilling prophecy, and I encourage all you guys to believe in a self-fulfilling prophecy. Self-fulfilling prophecy essentially is the idea that saying, if you believe that you will succeed or if you believe that you will fail, whatever your internal belief is, it's going to cause you to subconsciously engage in behavior to either achieve your goal, whether that's a positive goal or a negative goal. So when we're looking at the idea that, well, who asked that question? So when we're looking at the idea, as John asks, between socioeconomic status and juvenile delinquency, and the broken windows policing, if you put a lot of police officers in a low-income neighborhood to work as a crime control model, these juveniles before they're even delinquents are going to see all these officers in their low-income community, and they're going to often wonder, why are these officers here? And if the officers aren't like engaging in community initiatives, working with community members, making their presence known in a positive way, then the juveniles can subconsciously adopt the idea that these officers think they're criminals. And if these juveniles have the idea that the officers think they're criminals, 9 times out of 10, sometimes juveniles could be like, you know what, I'm just going to commit this crime because these officers are already here. They already think I'm a delinquent. Why don't I just commit the crime to prove their theory? So it's a negative self-fulfilling prophecy. So to relate it back to your question, more of the story is income does play like a significant role in the idea of juvenile delinquency and in causing juveniles to commit crimes. Can you pick me up at the border, please? What border? There's a lot of borders. Hey Faye, thank you so much for the emojis. Love it, love it, love it. Hey Math said, where are you from? I was just reading my book. I'm from the United States. What book were you reading? Hey Maria, glad you could tune in. King of the Weather said, remember. I'm gonna remember King of the Weather. I promise you I'm not gonna forget. I'm gonna remember. So that's why I'm gonna log off stream soon because I want to work on my personal statement before I play Twisted. So yeah. Can I see my nails? Yes, you can. These are my nails. What do you think about it? Pira said, hello, sweet and beautiful woman. Good afternoon. Wow, welcome from Barcelona. I'm doing good. Your name is Pedro. Welcome, Pedro. How are you doing today? Hey, Joel. John said there is a lot more to the juvenile delinquency. Yeah, we can have I'm going to make a video about it. So what I'm gonna do. Who asked that question? What I'm gonna do, John, I'll make a video about juvenile delinquency, factors that cause juveniles to engage in like juvenile delinquency, things like that, and I'll post it full-length traditional YouTube style, John, and I'll drop that video. It's probably gonna come in 2 weeks because I plan my videos and I already have some videos coming out, so stay tuned. It might come next week. I'll probably just make that video first because you guys want it. So yeah, definitely make sure to subscribe, John. Make sure post notifications are on. That video will occur outside of live streams because when I make education videos for you guys, I like to make sure my facts are straight. So I was just pulling into my memory prior. Okay. And definitely check out some of my full traditional YouTube videos that I made about education already, John, because I think I briefly touched on that topic already as well, the topic of juvenile delinquency. Yeah, so I'll make a video about it. I'll drop it. Fate said 70% of male prisoners come from families of single moms, no fathers. That shows the importance of emotional talent. So you're saying mothers can't teach emotional intelligence? I disagree with that statement, Faith. I'm not gonna go a deep dive, but I disagree with that statement. So I'm gonna make a video about juvenile delinquency. Yeah, I disagree with that statement though. Dwayne said, you can check your email, Mia, when you get the time to do it. Okay, I'll check my email. Oh, you emailed my professional email. Hey, King of the Weather. Okay. Hey, Jennifer. Hey, Math. The was psychology of money. Oh, there's a psychology of money. I've never heard of that before. I have to look into that. Dwayne said, your heart is crying, Mia, for me, Mia. Huh? I can feel you. You're crying. What? You're funny, Dwayne. It's funny. Welcome back, Centroma. How are you doing? I love the enthusiasm. You're like, I'm back. Love the enthusiasm with the back. Welcome everybody to the channel. Love you, smiley face, King of the Weather. Sending one back to you. You're funny, Faith. You're very funny. I disagree with that statement. And yeah, mothers can't teach male children the emotional intelligence needed. A woman nature is nurturing, care, and soft. Wow, okay. I disagree with that statement. Yeah. Yeah. King of the Weather, I would have to, yeah, wow. King of the Weather, I'm trying to think of, I want to give you a reason as to why I disagree with this statement. I'm thinking how to phrase it. Let me see. Can't teach children the emotional intelligence needed. A woman nurture is nurtured, caring, and soft. Okay, Faith. I disagree with your statement because honestly, I will say your idea that a woman is nature is to be nurturing, caring, and soft. I believe that's true. However, I do believe that's based on stereotypes as well. Okay, I say that because obviously if you're a female, if you're a mother, 9 times out of 10, there's the idea in society that if you're going to be a good mother, and that's just a stereotype in society. If you're going to be a mother, you're going to be soft to your children. You're going to be caring because obviously you carry a child for how many months, I guess, if you were pregnant, you build a connection with that child. Babies are soft 9 times out of 10. Sometimes there are a lot of single fathers out there who take care of their child, who like adopt the more maternal role, the more soft role, and take care of the babies. But I think 9 times out of 10, when we're looking at a societal standpoint, historically, females have been subjected to household work, to caring for children. And 9 times out of 10, when females are put in that role, females are seen as weak for some reason when they decide, whether that's willingly or forcibly, when they're put in the role to care for children. I don't know why, but they're seen as weak. And i.e., when they're seen as weak, they are seen as nurturing, caring, and soft. That's just my interpretation as a female. Mind you, I've never had a kid, so I don't know if that's true. We'd have to speak to my mom about that when I'm with her. If you guys want, remember the topic, bring it up when I'm with my mom. But that's just my based on what I've read and like videos that I've seen about mothers who exist in society. So one, I do agree with that statement because that is based on a stereotype and a position that women has been historically put in throughout history, that women are viewed as nurturing and soft. When men can be viewed as nurturing and soft as well if they are the people who are predominantly at home taking care of the children. Okay, so it's not just females. I also disagree with that statement because I grew up with both my parents. I grew up with my dad. I grew up with my mom. Both my parents taught me a lot of valuable life skills. However, I do believe that my mom, shout out to my mom, and I'm a female, so obviously I know you're speaking about a male, but like I'm a female, and I do believe that like she she has taught me a lot about emotional intelligence, and she continues to teach me a lot about emotional intelligence. And when I have a nephew, my nephew's about 10 years old, and he has a mom, he has a dad, he learns from them. But when I babysit him and when my mom babysits him, we're constantly teaching him about emotional intelligence. It just relates to child development. I don't want to say I like to experiment on my nephew, but I like to experiment on my nephew sometimes. And I say that in terms of, I remember there was a phase with my nephew. Anytime he would get in trouble, people would just yell at him sometimes. And I would look at his face sometimes and he would just get really sad. He would just get really quiet. And like, I remember I took an infant development class. And in that infant development class, I learned that instead of like yelling at kids when they misbehave, speak to them. And like speak to them speak to them softly, ask them how they're feeling, and that can aid in like them learning why their behavior was bad and aid in teaching them emotional intelligence. You know what I did? One time he got in trouble, he did something I didn't like. Instead of yelling at him, you know what I did? I actually sat down. It was just me and him in the room. My mom was there, but I sat down and I spoke to him. I spoke to him and I was like, "Why did you do what you did?" He told me why he did what he did. I'm like, and I spoke to him softly. I was like, "Do you know why you did? You know, like, you didn't make me happy when you did that. That wasn't very nice. Can you try not to do that in the future?" And let me tell you, I feel like that was the first time I saw in his face that he actually, like, connected with what I said. And if you know my nephew, you guys don't know my nephew, but if you know my nephew, he's not somebody like that to listen to you. He's not somebody to, like, I don't want to say have the emotional intelligence, but he's not somebody to like accept his flaws, if that makes sense. And in that moment when I spoke to him that way, I saw that, okay, he understood why his behavior is bad. He understood my feelings, so he developed the emotional intelligence through that to regulate his emotions a little bit more. And not do that. Mind you, I still try to speak to him like that, but like he grew a little older, so he's not, his personality is a little set. But emotional intelligence isn't just learned from a male. And there are a lot of single mothers out there, guys. I don't know all of them, but there are a lot of single mothers out there who raise their child perfectly without a male figure in the household. And that child grows up to do amazing and extraordinary things. Sometimes that child is going to be the best behaved child ever, with that single mother teaching them right from wrong emotional intelligence, than a child who has both a male and a female in their life. So I know that was a long answer, Faith, but I'm big on telling you guys why I disagree with your statement. So you can agree, you cannot agree. That is 100% okay. But I love hearing your differing opinions. And yeah, so that's just my take on it. You can agree with it. You cannot agree with it. That's okay. King of the Weather said, let's see if we have a high risk. Okay. Hey, Sinchoma, thank you for being a kind YouTuber. My pleasure. My pleasure. How old am I? It's the glory of God to conceal a matter and the honor of kings and queens to seek out the answer. That means I'm not directly telling you my age. If you want to know my age, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and check out some of my full-length traditional YouTube videos. Go to my Washington, D.C. birthday adventure videos. There's a playlist for it. If you pay attention, trust me, my age will be disclosed to you. King of the Weather said the high risk is the highest risk you can get in Twisted. Okay. So you're a great Twisted driver, King of the Weather, so you'll keep us safe, right? John said there are a lot of factors in juvenile delinquency. I agree. Are the psychology. Oh, okay. So the psychology of money is interesting too. Okay. Some is very anecdotal. And honestly, women can do a lot more. That's really interesting. I'll look into the psychology of money. I've never heard of that before. It sounds interesting. Yeah, what's your question? Sent, hey, Slay World. Girl, can you make me study physics? I have an exam ahead. Okay, I can't make you, but remember, I can motivate you. If you don't start studying for physics right now, Slay World, when you get a score that you don't like on your physics test, don't be crying. I'm assuming it's probably the final. Do not be crying, okay? Because if you want to make sure you ace your physics test, okay, you need to start studying right now. So at least if you're still crying when you get your physics test score back, you could be like, at least I tried. I tried my best. I studied. That's why you think I study so far? Like, I always try to achieve academic excellence and aim for it. But you know what, guys? I study as hard as I do, one, to achieve academic excellence, but I also study as hard as I do. So in the event that I ever flaunt a test or fail a test for some reason, or not even fail, but get a score that I'm not happy with, you know what? I could cry and be like, you know what? I guess my intelligence wasn't there that day because I know I studied as hard as I could for that test. So hopefully I motivated you. Matt said, I was just reading the book named The Psychology of Money. It's great. No, I don't know the book, but I'll look into it because you're mentioning it a lot. It sounds interesting. Okay. Hey, Chicago. No, it's not Chicago. Hey, Dog Life. How are you doing? What's your question, Shint Trauma? Josh said, yo, Savage said, oh no, you're not a feminist. There's nothing wrong with being a feminist. Yes, I am, but all opinion, people, and ideas are welcome on the channel, no matter what you believe in, as long as we communicate to each other in a kind and respectful way. Yes, you can subscribe to my channel, Math. How are you doing today? Subscribe, and you will be welcome in a positive place. You're hiking, Romeo? Okay, nice. Where are you hiking to? Hey, welcome. Last, how are you saying? The destruction of family is the biggest issue in the Black community. Yeah, I have heard that. I've never done research in that, but I have heard that. They said it was like, when I say they, I saw a TikTok video about the history. They said, again, the American system, I guess, around the era of segregation and slavery. They said one of the factors, this is just what I have to do more research, but this is just a video that I saw a long time ago. They said one of the factors as to why African Americans are disproportionately represented in the criminal justice system was to break up families, was to break up like African American Black families, and because it was a power move, because they said back in the day, like, African Americans, even though they were segregated and they didn't have the same rights as like non-African Americans. Like, they were wealthy, the families were thriving in the United States system. They saw that, they didn't like that. So a way to break up these families and I guess take away a figurehead, the individual who's bringing in the income, because back in the day women couldn't really work, they weren't going to be hired, was the male. A way to do that and I guess deconstruct the narrative, bring down the success, one way was to do that, was to like incarcerate a lot of males, and historically that has been the continuing like practice. Hey John, are you doing psychology? I got my undergraduate degree in psychology. It's almost 8 a.m. in Oregon. It's almost 12 p.m. for me. Thank you so much for the love, Fate. Sending it back to you. Okay, what are you guys saying? When you treat people a certain way, you get certain results. That is true. Hey, Jesse. Jesse said, John 36:13, for God so loved the world that he gave his only son, that whoever believes in him should not perish, but have eternal life. Yes, 100%. Thank you so much for the scripture. Hey, Savage Gorilla, how old were you? What? I'm female. I was born female. I identify as a female. Hey, Philippe. I come from God, so yo. Welcome, 775. Interracial relationships, good or bad? I mean, I'm not here to judge anyone. If somebody's in an interracial relationship and they're happy, good for them. Shout out to them. They're in a happy relationship and they're happy with their life. If they're not and they're happy, shout out to them. I have no prerogative to judge an individual for how they choose their life. It's not affecting me. I view it the same way as two people from the same race in a relationship. Hey, Matt. My doctor gave me 6 months to live. I can't afford to pay for my bills, so he gave me another 6 months. What? Get a new doctor, Matt. That is a bad doctor. Get a new doctor. Kayla Weather said, if there's an elf 3, I would destroy, or an elf 6, 15. Okay. Excuse me. Vito said, you gotta, sub man in life. Excuse me. You're funny. That's hilarious. Matt said, if you don't start studying for your physics test right now, you will end up on the Streets addicted to fentanyl. What? No, you won't. That's what? Hey Marlone, how are you doing? John said, have you read any of the studies over the issue of punishment versus versus talking to the individual? There have been I haven't seen those studies. I'll look into those studies. I'll speak about it if I read them, if and when I read them. John. Matt said, I've subscribed, so are you gonna pin me for what? Thank you so much for subscribing. How much is your phone? My phone's at 34%. It's on low battery mode, so I have to turn off low battery mode. What is critical race theory? I've heard it before, but let me see. What does the Google? Google says critical race theory is an academic field focused on the relationship between social conceptions of race and ethnicity and ethnicity and social and political law. That doesn't tell me what cultural race theory is. A framework that examines how racism is woven into legal. Yeah, 100%. That's systemic racism. Yeah. Yeah, systemic racism is real. So yes, I do believe in cultural race theory. Yeah. Hey Scorch, how are you doing? Do I own a lifesaver? I wish. Like from Star Wars? No, I do not. That would be cool from Star Wars. Imagine you're in a zombie apocalypse and you have a lifesaver. You're surviving as soon. Like you go outside, zombie, stay away from me. You're gonna survive that as soon as possible. Welcome, meme master. Hey, I was watching you in the morning. Yes, you were. Thank you so much for coming back. I took off the peel mask. So, how do you think my skin looks? I still have it. It's like my skin. It peeled off, guys. Yes, I do think 65 that having a lifesavers would be really cool. Hey, Sean. Sean, that's not Sean. Hey, John said critical race theory is a high-level topic that my government professor didn't take until her senior. Yeah, no, you don't get in a lot of you don't get into a lot of topics until you further your education. So I've never I wasn't when I was an undergrad student, I didn't major in criminal justice, and you can't major in public administration. But just learning some of the topics, I feel like if I didn't attend graduate school for criminal justice or public administration, I don't think I would have had the knowledge that I would have had, or just even know about some of the facts and laws and constitutional rights and things that exist like in the criminal justice. Like when you think about the Miranda rights, like a fun fact that I just learned like last week that I didn't know prior. Do you know like the Miranda rights? Okay, when you're arrested in the United States, some people, if they're undergoing question, they may be quiet. Like because officers say you have the right to remain silent, right? So you think if you're not incarcerated, when you're going through those custodial interrogations where you're in custody and you're being interrogated, you would think by staying silent, if an officer asks you a question, that can't be used against you. That can be used against you. It has been found in some Supreme Court cases that a defendant, the officer said that defendant admitted to their own guilt because they were silent. To invoke your Miranda rights when you're arrested, you verbally have to say, I choose to be silent. I do not want to speak in the presence of my attorney. You can't just be quiet. Because if you just are quiet, they can use that against you. So, fun fact, and I don't think I would have known, even though it sounds like, duh, you should know that. Be honest with yourself. Did you know that? Did you really know that? So, you don't really know. It's not until you get into, higher areas of study where you're really able to take a deep dive into these topics and learn about this stuff, which is really interesting. We're gonna play Roblox at 12 p.m. New York City time. So about an hour, less than an hour now, but I'm gonna log off soon. Let me read up these final comments. Hey X-Point. Hey Oakley, how are you doing? Hey Express. Fate said, you remind me of Vision from X-Men. I've never seen X-Men, guys. I have to watch it. Once you take off those glasses, you put everything, you put everywhere on fire with those beautiful eyes. I'll have to watch X-Men then and see. 65 said critical race theory is actually pretty dope. I think affirmative action should be based on economics rather than race though. Yeah, but I don't think affirmative action exists anymore because they passed that law. It was a Harvard University. Asian students sued Harvard University because they said because of affirmative action, they were being like discriminated against and not admitted into the school. And from that Supreme Court case, they took away affirmative action. So 9 times out of 10, guys, affirmative action, it benefits minority groups, but sometimes it doesn't always benefit the minority groups you think it benefits from. Because affirmative action, you automatically think, I bet you automatically think it's only going to benefit African Americans. But at Harvard University, the people who sued because of affirmative action were Asian individuals. What? Like, you wouldn't think that, would you? So it is important. Affirmative action and stuff like that, it is important, but 9 times out of 10, it doesn't benefit the people you think it's going to benefit. Obviously it does, but not majority. It doesn't mostly benefit the people you think it's going to benefit. John said, when critical race theory was first brought up, she stated that there is no way that people in K to 12 are learning about critical race theory. In fact, it wasn't until late in her college career. Oh, the person who brought up critical race theory. John said, question, what is your opinion about DEI, diversity, equity, and inclusion? Diversity, equity, and inclusion, I believe it's very important, especially for workplaces. I mean, diversity, equity, and inclusion, it ensures that people are being respected, not only because of their race, but because of your physical disabilities that you may have, because of your genders. Diversity, equity, and inclusion, it doesn't just result for your race, guys, okay? It protects people part of the LGBTQ community. It protects a lot of people. So now the same thing with affirmative action. If you look at diversity, equity, inclusion, you may think that it mostly benefits African Americans, which is true. It is important for African Americans. However, 9 times out of 10, diversity and equity and inclusion, it exists to protect females. Both black and white females, Asian females, Hispanic females. So diversity, equity, inclusion, anything that protects being different, in my opinion, supports your uniqueness is important. Okay, Matt said, hi Mia, someone is standing behind you. You guys always trying to do something. What? Just kidding. Okay, I'm going to prepare my comparative examination. Good night. Wow, it's India. Okay, good night, Matt. Thank you so much for tuning in. It was a pleasure having you on the stream. I do hope to see you in the next live stream. Good luck on your exam and have a good night's rest. Fate said, I'm lost with all these theories. No, there are a lot of theories, and there's a whole bunch of theories we haven't even touched on. You're just asking about the mainstream theories, but there's a lot. King of the Weather said, I'm going to open up a soda when we get twisted. Can you hear my voice chat? Yeah, I can hear your voice chat sometimes on Roblox and Twisted. 6565 said, oh, our country is straight. Oh, I can't say that. I'm actually cool with stuff being... I don't know. Muhammad said, what does that mean? Hey, Ollie. April. Yeah, but I don't know. 9 times out of 10, though, people are extremely qualified for positions. So there's a lot of research that has to be done into it. But, you know, King of the Weather said... I said, can you use your... Oh, yeah, I can use my voice chat, King of the Weather. Savage said, how old were you when... I'm a female. I was born a female. I identified as a female. And guys, when you judge me, just know you are judging God's creation when you say very mean stuff. So feel free to say what you want to say. If you want to say like something mean based on how I look, it's not hurting me, but I do try to promote positivity and uniqueness on my channel, so just remember that. And also, guys, you don't have to answer to me, but one day, as my professor said, 2 things are certain in life. You gotta pay taxes, and you're gonna die. So, judge me how you're judging God's creation, and one day, when you're no longer on earth, you're gonna have God to answer to. So if you don't want that to happen, just reflect, guys. Okay, I'm from the United States, Muhammad. Where are you from? Can we get married? No, we can't. But you can subscribe to my channel. You can become a supporter / friend. Really appreciate it. Hey, Mohammed, welcome from Egypt. So thank you so much, guys, for tuning into this live stream. It was a pleasure. Very long stream. I do have to log off because I want to work on my personal statement and King of the Weather. And Anna, I'm not sure if you're on still, but we're good. They want to play Roblox games. I'll join them for some Roblox. If you guys know what Roblox is, basically a gaming platform. So if you want to follow me on Roblox, I pasted my username in the chat. And if I'm ever on and you're on, I'll definitely join you for a game. So it was a pleasure having you guys on stream. I do hope that you enjoyed. I'm going to remember the time, King of Weather. I promise. I'm going to set a timer. But it was a pleasure having you all on stream. Shout out if you are a returning supporter. You guys really asked some insightful, interesting questions. You gave me some video ideas. John, everyone else who asked questions about criminal justice. If you haven't seen my criminal justice education videos, please go watch those videos. I do think you guys will find enjoyment from those videos. Go to my YouTube homepage, click playlists, and go to my education playlist, and all my videos are there. So please consider liking the video if you haven't already, subscribing to the channel if you haven't already. Yes, my video on tariffs are coming out, is coming out next Wednesday. So it's already scheduled to be released at like 12 a.m. So stay tuned. That video is going to be released about tariffs soon. So pleasure having you on. Speak to you guys soon. Bye, guys. Go watch some of my full nutritional YouTube videos. Thank you so much.